till the floor gives out. Come and get the glory, come and write your story, and live it all out there. You're tough as steel and you're sharp as iron, shining like a diamond when the pressure's on. Come and get the glory, come if you dare. You can be number one. Thrill seeker.
And we're live. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Training Mode Network. It's been a minute since we got a KOF bracket, so welcome back, everyone. If you are new to the Training Mode Network, we are a beginner and intermediate focused fighting game community. We run tournaments nearly every night of the week and community events on Saturdays. Speaking of community events, this Saturday, 6/8, our community event is the Dragon Knights versus the Society exhibitions, first to 5, in Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. So if you don't know, in the Grand Blue world, in the mobile game, there's these two factions, the Dragon Knights and the Society. They are not really related and don't really interact much, but all 4 characters that are major in those factions have been added to the game. So we're celebrating that by doing some exhibitions. So we have a bunch of players representing the Society and a bunch of players representing characters from the Dragon Knights, and they're gonna fight each other, and it's gonna be really fun. We got pretty much all of our regular players that have graduated our tournaments are regularly playing them, so I'm really excited to see this, and I hope everyone has a great time. That's going to be on Saturday, 6/8 at 12 p.m. PST, 2 p.m. CST, 3 p.m. EST. That being said, we have a great bracket for you tonight. There are 2 people in the bracket. We got 17 people altogether. Really happy about that. There are 2 people in the bracket who can graduate. That is Ephra and Tati. Both of them have won their own tournament before, so if they win tonight, they will graduate. If you don't know, you do have to win 2 tournaments, not in a row, but just all together to graduate. When you graduate, I get you some cool art. I commission you some cool art of your character in your color. I actually got Jaws' back a while ago, and his Oh Yes Shiro looked really cool. Anyway, I am joined on commentary tonight by Pace and Raph. Pace, one of our graduates who got his art. He had to wait a really long time for it, but he finally got it.
Hey everybody, it's nice to be on commentary for the first time on this. Really looking forward to some awesome KOF tonight.
Me as well.
Absolutely. Gonna be a treat. It's been a hot minute, and just can't go wrong with some good King of Fighters. So I'm excited to see we get a graduate this time. It's been a little bit since we've seen something big, but the gatekeepers are ready to go, aren't they?
Yeah, so first up, we have 2 players who are new to us, but have been playing the game for a while. We have the Admiral Sultan and Zoma. So, I know Zoma also plays Grand Blue. Zoma has played our Grand Blue tournaments, but I have not seen the Admiral Sultan around, so I'm excited to see this one.
The Admiral Sultan, I've distinctly remembered coming into Rookie Rumble a couple of times here. I don't remember his entire team per se, but the name is familiar, and I have seen him, and I've played a couple rounds with him before. He's definitely well on his way, kind of becoming one of the upper echelon of these kind of brackets. I can't wait to see him grow and show us what he's capable of today.
Yeah, it'll be a treat. And, always a lot of surprises to be seen. People getting just a little bit better, stronger, and having some fun with it. And cool, of course, being a beginner intermediate bracket, skill level's always very close as possible and makes that for very entertaining.
Okay, so on Zoma's team, we got Yamazaki, Blue Mary. I didn't see the second character, but I saw Blue Mary. I think Shermie was the anchor on that team. And we had... Rock and Shermie. And then Admiral Sultan, Rock and Blue Mary, Chizuru, and Antonov.
All right, 2 solid squads to kick things off. And already the aggression here from the Admiral Sultan. Not wanting to give Yamazaki any room to breathe. A little bit of a combo, no punish there, but trading blows as we're getting adjusted to each other's pace.
Yeah, this is kind of where Sultan can kind of approach it 2 different ways here. You can smother Yamazaki, since he doesn't really have any mirrored reversals or super high committal reversal options his defensive options are not that great outside of counter, which still loses to lows. But if Zoma manages to start the offense like he's doing right now here, Yamazaki can be offensive with his snake strike pressure here, really making it hard to jump out to fight back.
But hey, Admiral Sultan bouncing it back, getting these confirms here 2 in a row is going to make it nice and clean. So yeah, and that you mentioned, like, really lacking of defensive options, forcing them to have to use meter if they wanted to escape pressure with the guard cancel blowback. But Admiral Sultan, you know, it's going to be Rock with 2 bars coming in here. I like spending the meter for it, and we'll see if Blue Mary can get any extra damage, but Rock should clean that up pretty well. Rock with just, you know, great buttons, great air-to-airs, jump-ins, all the tools you need to just, you know, play solid, apply some good aggression, and close out.
Absolutely, especially that jump CD. It is definitely the bane of a lot of players' existence, especially in that hyper hop range. When fighting against Rock, you have to be very mindful and have a game plan of what you're going to do to counteract that jump CD, as that's kind of a lot of players' go-to jump-ins option.
Ooh, what a whiff on the DP though. The punish coming out here from Zoma. Doesn't want to spend any more bar to get more corner carry, extended damage, but this will do. Not a clean hit because of just how high up Chizuru was, but this lead for Zoma looking very strong for Rock.
Yeah, I'm liking the pressure coming in from Zoma. Is that he doesn't always be pressing buttons and trying to rebuy his pressure, but he's just trying to kind of control that corner space here.
Doing a good job of it so far. Still with a healthy life lead, get a good chunk back. Finishing off the Chizuru, but right now, yeah, Admiral Sultan can't make any mistakes. Even a trade like that, not working out in their favor. Zoma looking to close out this game. 1 character left.
Oh yeah, but if there's anyone that can make someone explode, it'd be Antonov too.
Yeah, finding a clean hit. His character's all big bursting damage, but with the slower speed, kind of a floaty-ish jump, and not a great amount of long-range tools outside of opponent kind of get jumping. Can be difficult to start things off. So a lot of good back rolls, all the just spacing, and then punishes in the command grab. Oh, that's some damage here. How much we're spending? Level 1, level 2? No, just level 1.
Straight jump. Ooh, there's the overhead. That should be death there. Oh no, we didn't have enough bar to actually go into a full max to actually finish to actually get that last bit of damage there. But that is gonna be game 1 going to Zoma here with a very solid Rock play.
Yeah, always good. Apply that pressure against Antonov. Antonov having one of the best damage off of a reversal, but getting it to work consistently can be difficult, right? Just because not the fastest thing in the world, you can low profile it and just will die to aggression just because you want to keep meter with Antonov, but you have to use it for guard cancel blowback. But yeah, just tricky spot. But
yeah,
also started early.
Just doesn't even work sometimes.
Yeah,
it's not very consistent on its hitbox.
Yeah, I love vertical macho to bits. It's so funny when it hits, but you can't just rely on it all the time. Unless an opponent jumps badly, but right now it looks like Zoma just keeping it clean. Jumps into the dodge, into the grab, and then the chase down. Nice catch the backdash. So nice.
That was so good by Sultan here. Takes a hard knockdown. No real pressure to follow up from it, though.
Yeah, interesting spot there. We got a quick roll, be able to make through. Dodge again, but nice delayed neutral jump. Doesn't spend any of the bar, but the dodge is going to come through. Not an EX, so not going to kill. Wake up super. Blocked. Nice.
Yeah. Good patience from the Admiral Sultan there. That was definitely an educated guess there because it was kind of close to tell to see if super was going to chip there. So Zoma was like, well, if I'm going to die, I might as well go ahead and just try to chip out here. Maybe not the best to use it for to spend the whole bar, which is not great, but you're gonna get the bar back, so not a whole lot of risk.
Hey, this extra damage is looking really good. Mix it up with the grab, going for quick lows, nice crouching C. But the slicer, interesting, using it in that spot, gonna low profile the attack here from Rock, and potential here for Admiral Sultan to get this kill, tie it up. Ooh,
it's very much a good whip punisher too. People kind of low-key undervalue using some of your special moves as a whip punisher for any of your normals that can't necessarily either not fast enough or don't reach long enough to actually punish a certain move.
Absolutely. All right, Shermie's going to be coming up here in the anchor here for Zoma, but Admiral Sultan's lead looking really nice. Gets a punish on the jump over, jumping. There is a little bit of landing recovery, so if a person puts out a button really quick, you'll fall into it, get punished, take that damage, and look at Admiral Sultan looking close to an OCV.
Yeah, some marvelous adaptations coming in from Admiral Sultan.
Nice.
Maybe we spoke too soon. This might where it starts. This is where it starts. This could very much be a reverse OCD in the making here. 5 bars, but Shermie, absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, exactly. Just like Antonov. But Chizuru, no slouch. Extremely solid buttons to really try to combat the Shermie here. Worrying about like the far D, just like the clones, the crouch C. Once Shermie gets started, but the big risky DP, Admiral Sutton playing with this life lead pretty well. And if Shermie does with 5 bars, it's a big win.
You have no special cancel there. Good call on there. And Admiral Sultan doing a fantastic job just being the wall that Chizuru really excels at. Just throwing out the clones to kind of to block your opponent's approach. Jump back with some good normals with jump B, jump D. Like, she has so many good normals to just stop you in your tracks and just be extremely annoying to try to get in.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, Shermie having some like great buttons and great movement for like a grappling character, but still is a lot to deal with when you're going up against like the buttons god. That is just early jumping to start things off. Pressure is starting out big from Sultan, keeping that momentum. That's a big part of it, right? You get a big quick win, and you kind of ride that high, but Zoma finding some hits back.
Yeah, there we go. One thing I'm actually kind of noticing here that Sultan's kind of really kind of catching on real quick into that wall. He's getting absolutely demolished by that freaking Yamazaki combo.
Yeah, smoked. And that's a good read again. Admiral Sultan relying a lot on these wake-ups, mixing it up, but at the same time, a hard read against it punishes super huge. So Zoma now taking the momentum to the bank and riding this high, and I think this is a pretty good character to fight up against the Chizuru. Having equal amount of range, just has to be careful about the commitment. Oh, speaking of which, big boot to the chest.
You can poke Chizuru out of those clones, especially if she uses the heavy versions where she's the clone, not the actual clone itself. Very crucial in fighting in the Chizuru match, is knowing where you can counter poke. So don't be afraid to throw out those buttons to kind of stop Chizuru for harassing, and you can punish her for just whiffing clones like that.
And the spacing, right? Using those tools from Yamazaki so efficiently. Don't quick confirm though, no block here from Zoma's part. Gonna take the damage, not to spend any more bar, and it manages to get rid of Yamazaki. Gets a little bit of life back with 34 seconds on the clock. At half, or over half, it's not a bad spot, but this lead that Zoma has, especially with meter and health, can be a very scary spot. So Admiral Sultan's gonna have to play this cautiously.
Yeah, this is probably we're gonna see a ton of the clone action happening here. Ooh, far C, but no confirm off there. Oh, but we did get to see the confirm off the Admiral Sultan here. Looks like, almost looks like a safe jump, but not quite. Alright,
far D, okay.
Coming in.
I like this. Just really putting on some safe, solid aggression. Both sides really jockeying for this position back at mid-screen. Oh, but still, I mean, not a bad spot. Admiral Sultan bringing this back little by little. Zoma finally has one small hit. Oh, that was a big chance. Nice roll out, but roll back in. Gotta be careful.
Yep, there's the air-to-air with jump B. Admiral Sultan doing a very good job kind of stifling all the approaches. What a counter hit confirmed, but not quite enough because he didn't get all the hits off a shiny knuckle. Alright.
Oh, there's a clone hit. Juggle. Oh no, missed the DP. Yeah, mistimed it just barely. Could have been a nice finish to really put the nice lead there on the side, but the uppercut, one of the worst things to kind of whiff. You have so much recovery on it. Now it's going to be the Antonov with the 2 bars.
Always
you don't want to really spend it yet, but have to be careful that rock doesn't get big damage.
This is still not a terrible position for Sultan here. He just needs to go ahead and just get a couple straight hits, and that's the end of Zoma's rock.
Very true, but at the same time, spent a bar on a whiffed Shatter Strike, so all that meter is all gone now. So Antonov really needs at least 2 bars. Anti-air far D can be huge, or just 2 bars off of any kind of cancel into 6A, which again, off of lights, it's not much. Damage is adding up though. Admiral Sultan 1 big hit away from taking this.
Oh, that's a 2-threat situation happening. Oh, good blocks coming in from Admiral Sultan here. This is very much easily, you're in critical position here. Oh, the anti-air command grab. But no follow-up from Zoma here. That could have been a dead Antonov.
Oh, and in there again. That's huge. But EX vertical macho. This is big. Doesn't spend the bar. Far D into activation could have been huge damage to maybe finish this. Anyone's game still. Activate.
Oh,
Not a true combo.
That Maximo drop was huge. Both players are
Watch your ankles. One hit, either player could be huge here to finish it. Oh, a small hit. Chip damage, not quite. Crouching V takes it though. Admiral Sultan with the range game in a close match to finish it off. But that is Admiral Sultan 2-1 taking the set.
I have never seen Antonov's win pose.
He's a silly little big guy. Yeah, good stuff to Admiral Sultan there. Definitely kind of won it by the skin of his teeth though. But hey, we take those.
We literally take those. Yeah.
If I were to give kind of some feedback for the other players here, the big thing I was seeing, Zoma, is I would be very careful about how you. It wasn't the main thing that caused you to lose the set, but this is something that I noticed that I see a lot of rock players and more beginner to intermediate, even intermediate players in KOF kind of fall for, is ending up their pressure with some sort of special move, whether it be like fireball or like top kick that rock can kind of use as a cheeky option to catch people from pressing buttons. Especially if you're playing rock in the lower positions of your team, be mindful of guard cancel roll. You want to be careful not to autopilot your special moves, because there are a couple times where you were throwing out like far C into fireball or going into forward A into fireball, and that could have been you could have paid a heavy price for it if Admiral Sultan went for the guard cancel roll and punished you for it. So just be more mindful of it. It's obviously he didn't kind of present the option, so there was no reason to stop doing it because it was safe, but it was relatively safe without bar. Just be careful on that. Yeah, there was also there was definitely some spaghetti happening there, Tachi, too, which is normal for these like first round brackets.
I mean, yeah, down to the wire when you're down to your last characters and it's a one-touch like situation, it can get pretty spicy. But that's the experience in a tournament that you can hold invaluably, and a kind of a win that really makes you happy once you get it. So nice little spot there. And moving on into our next match, as I see a Sylvie Pala coming up the side, we got Silvio Yash Dolores on the side of Angsty Lou, and Route with the Genit, Geese, and Ralph.
Yeah, so this is gonna be interesting because Gonus is one of those characters where like if you don't, especially it can be one of those characters where like it feels impossible to get in onto Gonus, and he's one of the true tests of playing slower in KOF.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very unique character. Like the bosses really have their own like distinct style to them. Genus especially. The thing with like Sylvie though, she is one of the fastest characters in the game. Definitely can make it very difficult to use the tools that Genus has pretty effectively. But they both really rely super well on meter. So seeing how much damage they can kind of rack up to get this at this point can be like the hard fought battle here. And already in the corner, I think a tough spot for Genus not having any ways out safely.
Catching the guard cancel roll here. Angsty doing a good job just staying on top of Route here. No counter hit confirmed off the jump CD, but that's okay.
Alright, yeah, small little farty hit, some pressure. Route tries trying to get some damage, but again, difficult. You just see how fast she moves.
It is hard to keep Sylvie out, especially with Gonus, where you have to commit to a pillar, and they only cover specific areas here. So you kind of have to be very mindful about when you throw pillar and where you throw pillar at, because if you whiff a pillar, that's death.
Absolutely, and one of the harder characters to really like try to space out and zone out like that, and that's kind of one of the harder parts of Genus, right? You got to rely on just normals and finding those tricky hits. But right now, Lou is just full on aggression, has not really stopped, just moving forward at all. Jump CDs, just dashing in, even the DPs on defense immediately. So let's see. Geese Howard, one of the strongest characters in the game. Great buttons, great damage, safe pressure, great supers, like a full kit, right? Doesn't have a DP, doesn't really need it. But right now, kind of stuck in the corner, finds a hit.
He doesn't need a DP because he has an EX counter that blows up and safe jumps. So it's in some ways it's even better than an EX DP.
But it's still like it's not a true reversal. It's always like the tricky part, right? Like it's unique, but at the same time, you know, the gaps and stuff that you want to call out, you not 100% can do. But it's like one small bad thing, or you know, a minor thing compared to like how great everything else is. And you see it here. He's coming right back with Mr. Howard.
And look at the pressure coming in from Ra here. Shadow Strike, but no whip punish here. Ooh, big damage coming in.
We'll lose her. With a little bit more bar, good pressure. Gets the rollout. Small punish on the overhead, but huge deficit here on Lu's side now.
Yeah, he had such a commanding lead here. Ooh, the raw roll in. You have to be careful on that because you can whip punish those rolls.
Yeah, and especially like Geese just really having to use like his light buttons effectively and just getting a quick punish. All the lights chaining into each other essentially, and then I'm all working into palm. Makes it like not many other characters have such strength off their light attacks, especially since a lot of changes from the beginning of the game. These roll forwards just getting punished consistently, not a good spot for Lu.
Yeah, usually like it can be very dangerous to fight Geese because he's just so reliable, especially when it comes to like punishes too. Because since his lights are reached so long and chained to each other, it's very easy to hit confirm with Geese, and he's very reliable at it too.
One shot chance here for Lu. Doesn't get the full combo off the EX grab, but the crossover. If they can finish the combo here with a little bit of super, might be able to take it, or just use the X and stays alive. Dolores really struggling to make it count. You don't see Dolores too much more anymore, or as an anchor, but she still has a lot of interesting tools that can work effectively and are really unique. So it's a fun character, and cool that Lu brings it out. But let's see if she can avoid getting one touch by Ralph here.
Ooh, tries to snipe the hop with the anti-air command grab, but no luck here. Now Rot here, just go ahead and play with his buttons here. Just zone him out.
Chance, wait, one chance. Lu extra credit, but still. Yeah, crouch C, any one hit. Game number one. Going with Ralph Jones again. Just a typical spot, right?
I think Lu was trying to do the hard combo off of like stand D into EX air grab. You can actually get some more damage. She's got some interesting juggles where you wouldn't normally think you could juggle at. And she actually does some surprising damage here. After playing with I learned quite a bit from her just playing Zendo not too long ago. So, and he was kind of showing me all the. He was definitely showcasing Dolores in ways that I think, honestly, if you play her, if you find the right position and kind of find her in the right team, I think she's kind of low-key slept on.
Yeah, again, another character just kind of like fell by the wayside just a little bit. Not really like material you'd see like at a high level, and people like look at that and say like, oh, let's not bother, right? But there's a lot of cool stuff that she can do, and exciting to see her represented here.
She's definitely a specialist character.
Yeah, you see like Genius just the same, I think. So it's cool that Rout's bringing that out, but we saw how well the Sylvie handled that in game number one, so I want to see the adjustments that Rout is doing. So far, relying less on the tornadoes and just using that like the FAR-D, those good buttons, just to kind of keep her at bay, which I like that more.
Yeah, I'm really liking Rout's use of FAR-D here. He's very comfortable where he can press that button, and it's just also just a fantastic round start for Gonus because it just reaches so far. Not a lot of characters can deal with that at that range there.
Oh no, trying to wait for the button there, no good. I like that delayed cross up on the side of Lu, and again, Sylvie doing a good job kicking things off, but you know, just one character is not enough. There's a team of three that makes it very interesting as always. You know, you can get through one character no problem, but if a character like Geese is just a big impediment, right, it can really just take a damper on whatever momentum you might have started with. Oh, so many roll forwards. I don't like it. It's getting punished every time.
It's really getting Lu kills here, and so I think, yeah, Lu. I think the main things I've seen whenever I play against Lu or whenever I watch angsty Lu is that he has a hard time kind of just sitting in block and just letting their opponent run their offense for a little bit to gather data, which in a game like KOF, it can be scary because like as soon as your opponent smells blood in the water, they'll know and they'll just run you over, and it can be very scary. But it's important to kind of know when to like be okay with just blocking for a little bit and just kind of see what they're doing.
Don't need to block now though. Offense coming out finally. Oyashiro didn't get a chance to play in game number one. Here ready with a good just jump in into nice damage. There's the cross up. Should be enough to finish the job here. And now Angsty Lu with a good lead. Continuing getting rid of the big problem that was Geese. Plenty of bar still left on Oyashiro, and boom goes to Dynamite.
Yeah, that's a huge momentum shift to Angsty Lou's favor here. Getting rid of essentially kind of what was the biggest problem in game 1. Now he's got to deal with Ralph, but people forget that Ralph can just kill you with the right with the right button. Like, this crouch C is still like Gato levels good. Whoa!
Here that, yeah, all the supers are command grabs. Like, you see the flash at any distance, you better be in the air getting scooped up. Although, big chance there, and the Shadow Strike down. All the meat on Angsty Lou's side gone. And these roll forwards again, just this time not going punished.
Yeah, actually working out with Angsty Lou here. All right, level 1. Here we go.
And look at that incredible damage just off of this one sequence here. And now, just one more good command grab will do it and tie things up 1-1. There's a chance with the activation, needs to make the most out of this. But, you know, Ralph, great buttons, you know, good at poking, solid approach, but finding a clean hit to use the rest of this meter, not going to come through.
Yeah, that's the hard part with Ralph, is that he doesn't have a good, like, strong, like, a strong mix of options, but he can be a wall of just good buttons. The way you usually kind of want to open people up with Ralph is more like you don't really like open them up per se. You just kind of essentially be this like slowly advancing wall that eventually your opponent's gonna get frustrated enough where they're gonna press a button when they shouldn't.
No,
And then
absolutely.
They die for it. Well,
Yeah, that's the
really
big part, right?
explode.
You're just playing it like solid and safe. Those little hits can amount to something huge, but you know, with the buttons though being a little bit weaker than they were before, again, getting to find those like clean like pokes doesn't lead to much more anymore, and doesn't keep that pace going. But at the same time, I mean, like it's still a solid foundational character, even if he doesn't have like that one like gimmick that might set him off.
For sure. Even then, like, even when he got nerfed, his buttons are still good. They just serve more niche purposes. At launch, the problem with Ralph was that his 4D just did everything. And it was just like the god button. Now he has to switch between using far C and far D to actually kind of be that wall. And he still has like a 6-frame crouch C that reaches for an absurdly long distance. It was like pre-patch Gato's crouch C.
I like to switch up though, putting the geese out first, knowing that Gina's kind of get cooked a bit by Sylvie. So let's bring out something with a bit more better buttons without relying on like the zoning, and just able to get these big damage, big punishes. And look at that, Half-Life gone off a nice sequence, and what a turnaround for Route. It's looking to Route.
Yeah, this is definitely
The opponent right now.
That was definitely just textbook. Just hey, Agonis wasn't working. I wasn't able to wall him out with tornadoes, but with Geese's just extremely frankly absurd neutral buttons. It makes it harder for, if you just be a wall with your normal, it's a lot harder for Sylvie to get in.
Yeah, great spot, and keeping it moving again. Another good character to deal with. Oyashiro can match him with buttons, and if Oyash can't get into this proper space, not gonna be able to get that super. That, you know, Oyash wants that super, right? Really craves getting a level 1 knockdown and finding something, but the Shadow Strike getting punished. Look at this go. This is a huge lead as Route just continues to stop Lou in their tracks.
I'm loving the neutral play coming from Route here. Like, he is doing such a good job. Oh, okay.
A close A, not even a close C, right? That's a close A anti-air hitting with the shoulder check. What an answer to that hop over. And this huge lead again, Geese doing the damage, doing the work.
Yeah, that's par for the course for Geese. There's a reason why he's considered one of the best characters in the game. He has some absurd hitboxes on his normals here, especially some of his close normals and his crouch C. He has a lot of...
One jump!
Oh, big damage! Oh my god.
Extend it? Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So much damage, 1.5 bar. Plus frames again from that DP, and Route getting thrown. This is like shapes of game number 1. Oh, doesn't get the juggle. The anywhere juggle there could have sealed the deal on Geese, and now probably about to pay the price.
There he is. Good car cancel roll. Oh, now he gets the anywhere juggle there. Good stuff. And unfortunately, that jump city is going to clear it there. Good stuff to Route. Moving on in the winner's side of the bracket with a commanding OCV with Mr. Goose Howard.
Yeah, again, the character that shone bright in game number 1, so I like putting that at the point. Let Genius breathe, let him just have bar for the character to pop off, and again, just a struggle rate, and that was a lot of that was just trying to just force your turn against the team. It can be difficult to move forward like that, and just like the roll forwards going punished, and just really like giving all those chances for Route to just get that big damage really commanded what that, especially that game number 3 was. Yeah. So I think a big part of that is just Chaos definitely a game where going airborne is going to be like your better route, or just be content to roll away, wait your turn, react with like the appropriate like reversal in those spacings, or just guard cancel blowback save you a lot, especially considering like a lot less risk to take when you're trying to combat your opponent and find a way in.
All right. So quick thing for you, Anxie Lou, just real quick, but I probably said it to you before, and I'm gonna be a broken record against you, at least from the times I played against you, man. You got. Sometimes the best thing to do is to hold down back. I think you tried to force your way back you tried to fight back a little too often, and you tried to force your way in to start your offense. A lot of the roles that we saw there definitely kind of solidify that to me, is that you were definitely getting a little desperate. You had a hard time kind of navigating the neutral, especially against his geese. So be careful on picking these high-risk options. Generally for roles, you want to do it to avoid cross-ups, or if you're not confident in your anti-air game, just roll and just get out of that situation. You don't want to always try to use it to go over fireballs, because sometimes people recover fast enough where they can just punish you on them for just rolling into them. So be okay to block for a little bit, and I saw that a little bit more game 3, but just keep on working on that. I know that's kind of a thing that you definitely tend to be antsy on wake up. So keep a cool head and just see what your opponent's doing on offense, and so you can come up with a strategy on how to beat it.
All right. So we're moving on to our next game, Living Shadow versus Zero Storm. It's going to be setting up here as we're continuing our way through this bracket. Things are looking smooth and pretty good as we're nearing our top 8. So we're going to get some qualifying matches. First one is this one here. We'll see who will solidify themselves winner side top 8. And it's going to be a fun one here. Winner of this gets to fight Ephra and the Admiral Sultan. Admiral Sultan played really well earlier, but Ephra, who's on position to graduate if they're able to. So let's see.
Oh, for sure.
Grappling squad on the left side. Yep. Clark, the king of dinos, and Shermie. I love it.
That looks almost looks like a Nacho Rivera team. I'm gonna be honest. I miss him, man. Where's my boy Nacho? Where is he at? I need to come back. The only thing I was missing there was a Vanessa on the team. That was the only thing I was missing.
Absolutely. Just miss the queen. It's all good because we get Zero Storm with the Shune Iori Hydern. So a lot of different flavor compared to Living Shadows. But Living Shadows, a team all offense. Just want to get nice, close, and personal. Give you a big old hug. But Shune has seen a lot of play as of the SNK World Championships. And as of recent, just a very, very good character after a lot of solid buffs. But Clark Gaming will never stop. And here we go.
We going gambling.
I was wondering when that would come out.
He knew it was gonna come out as soon as I see the knockdown there. I was like, all right. Speaking of gambling here, look at this freaking this Oki Zeme coming through with Zero Storm here. He's definitely been putting the time into Shune here. And there's anything we've seen in recent play with Shune is that he's got a lot of setups.
It's true, that pressure, very reminiscent of your more anime-style fighting games, but a couple of big whiffs and some unfortunate movement. Clark takes that pretty handily in Living Shadow and has the lead. Going up against the Iori, who's another, it's a staple KOF character, great buttons, good knockdowns, good damage. Has the tools to kind of keep Clark at bay and to really put some strong pressure on him. But got to be careful, Clark just needs that one knockdown and it could be party time.
Oh, wait. I thought he was going to spend the half bar for the EX tackle there.
Okay, Spinneroonie, no light punish, very nice.
Frankensteiner. Okay. Guess again. Guess wrong.
Oh, dang it.
Ooh. This is not going to do a whole lot of damage. This is also one of the weaknesses of Clark is that he has to spend a ton of meter to get some solid damage off his grabs there. And even then, they're heavily scaled.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the ways that differentiates him from other grapplers, right, getting command grab into supers can seem nice, but the scaling makes it so it's really better to use EX tackle in those situations when you're able to maximize damage. But either way, damage was done, and all it's going to take really from Living Shadow is just like one solid combo with King of Dinos, and it'll be a finish.
Yeah, King of Dinosaurs is definitely more along the lines of what people think of like a traditional grappler is. You know, big body, solid damage, really good normals, but slow walk speed. Like, it is a game of true patience with KOD.
Hey, after all is said and done, forces the DP and gets a nice little punish. And again, big lead here, but a 4-bar Hiren, one of the better characters with bar, really good damage. That comes out when he lands those combos, can get life back with a lot of the tools that are enabled there, and just controls the pace so well.
Hiren definitely I would personally think, one of Zero Storm's best characters here. This is the character I've seen him consistently run, and you could tell he is very comfortable with the character.
But a lot of armor on the command grab. Try to get out of dodge. No punish on it. Tough spot here is as Zero Storm just trying to close out the Dino. Gotta be careful though. The Shatter Strike actually whiffs. Jump City the GOAT.
That was a good whiff punish. Oh,
I like it. Cash out. That's huge damage with the climax to confirm. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, that is such a good position for Living Shadow here.
Yeah, even after losing your Dino, right? It's not a bad spot. Hiren's only get so much life back. You get the free bar on your Shermie. Shermie just needs like one small anti-air, and that's a wrap. Oh. Standing low. Wait a minute.
Oh, huge damage coming in.
And again, the damage Hiren gets as a quote-unquote zoner, absolutely incredible. Nice rollout though. Gets out of the buzzsaw.
Yeah.
Good reaction. Out of the life lead here for Zero Storm.
If there's a character that demonstrates a boss character, it's Hiren. He has a ton of different tools that deals with a ton of different. Oh!
Drop the combo. Didn't use the X knee. Big shot here. Very even. Anyone can do it. That should be the punish. Nice. No, didn't do the follow.
Oh no!
Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Too scrambly there. That was 3 moon slashes in a row. All got blocked. Big damage. Like potential for huge damage. Not quite, but at least it is damage nonetheless. And Shermie runs away with it.
Yeah. Fun fact, you know, if you whiff Moonslash, you actually increase the damage off of Stormbringer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's an old glitch that was back in like back in the old KOF games, and they said, you know what, he can have it. We'll just keep it. It's a feature now. You know.
But yeah. Living Shadow holding on. After like commanding most of that lead, Hiren almost bringing that back on the side of Zero Storm, and then instead Hiren's gonna go at the point here to deal with the Clark, because Shune got shut down pretty handily. So again, I love seeing these early adjustments. Just let's switch up the team order a bit, try to maximize what we can do, bring out the commander to try to start the battle for the squad.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely am kind of agree with this character switch here. More or less because, like you said, Clark has to work a little harder to get in on here. Oh, and we get the special intro too. Now, Living Shadow has to play a slower game, has to deal with these large, chunky hit boxes, so it's harder to make his way in.
That's one way. Force in with the roll. And then tick throw. Here we go. Time to go into the Clark blender, but what more can you get from it? The chase down too far away, but no punish.
Oh, Moonslash. No punish. Well, he got the punish, but didn't optimize there. Good challenge here from Living Shadow here. You can interrupt Hiren with the cross-up dash here.
They're going to cross-ups. Nice jump C. Again, good damage. Not even spending much more than just the 1 bar. Just setting up an either just good. Again, everything's hard knockdown. Just looping pressure. And nicely done. Getting a lot of life back, too, from the double Stormbringers. And that's, again, Hydran in a nutshell. Just landing Stormbringer, it being able to hard knockdown and set up, enables him so well. Meterless, unmeterless, whichever way you look at it.
Yeah. Ooh, grabs the Shatter Strike as soon as he throws it out. Alright, no ants here.
Okay. Living Shadow's got to make the most of this. His Crouch C's not doing the job, not hitting their mark as anti-airs. And again, difficulty of the situation playing a character like Dino, just kind of trying to fish for the right hits. Oh my god, the armor ate so much of that. It doesn't matter though. Nice re-jump on the side of Zero Storm.
Oh, tries to go for the advanced strike to Meaty here, but no luck there.
Yeah, Living Shadow guessing the correct answer, because that's the only way you punish advancing strike is just rolling forward, so it worked out really well. Still, even if anything, tough spot here. Shadow Strike's gonna whiff, no punish fully. Still anybody's game. There it is.
Oh. Yeah, the Hydran's running away with it so badly right now. At this point, Hydran did his job at this point, so... And getting that extra health is just an added bonus here. So let's see how the Shermie's going to do with a 2-character deficit, but having 3 bars.
Up against the wall, though. It's dangerous territory here as, again, Hydran's just reigning supreme once more, with just, again, just a presence of mind to just put things in the way, and there's not a lot of good tools to get around it without a big commit. And, ooh, get the life back. EX Stormbringer. Juicy.
Cross-up set up. Patches, catch him with the back dash, with the cross-up dash.
And gets the extension still. I love this pressure standing low. There you go. OCV Hydran coming through. And again, this character is one-man army to a T. He can do it all. And there you go, Zero Storm. I love that change-up. It's going to force the Living Shadow to really dig deep and figure out what how they want to play it.
Yeah. I'm going to also give some props to Zero Storm here. Is not only did the Hydran do work, putting him on a point was definitely working out dividends for him, but he's also doing an insanely good job rotating his offensive options too, especially on knockdown and when he gets to jump in and starts pressuring here. So good stuff to Zero Storm here. He's doing and keep it up.
Absolutely. I mean, that's again that small little change, linchpin to find a big victory here. It's going to be the same order, no switch-ups from Living Shadows. So let's see if they can get the ball rolling against this Hydran and stop this monster of a character.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice. One-turn grab. Good start here. Get that blender going early. There's no meter for EX tackle yet, but a Stormbringer's going to even this up.
Yeah, good pokes here from Living Shadow here. He's definitely being very mindful of Hydran's big buttons, but they have a ton of recovery. So whiffing on Hydran can be deadly, especially with Far D and Crouch C.
Oh, the drop. Speaking of drops, Mr. Frankensteiner gonna get the Stormbringer here. And again, just great combo awareness. Zero Storm keeping it safe, keeping it solid. And in the close C, because on counter hit, it enables the second hit to connect. Just enough damage to finish the job. And that's a great start again for Zero Storm, as Hydran has taken out 4 characters in a row at this point.
Alright, and almost has full health too. With half a bar, he's eating good right now.
Oh, absolutely. Best spot you can think of if you are Hydran here. Oh my goodness, almost got a punish. Gonna push the Dino into the saw, but we're okay.
Try to do some cute stuff here. There you go. Good CNCD. What an anti-air from Living Shadow. Ooh, tries to go for the command grab on Wake Up, but no dice. No punish from Zero Storm either, though. But it's okay. Zero Storm's very much okay, kind of just playing full screen. He's not too attached to the Hydran, but that's going to be the end of it after blocking an EX Moonsault here.
Yeah, now he's detached from the Hydran, and that character can no longer hold the fort. It's going to be back on the shooting and the Yori, but at least the damage is done. Clark has been removed, and let's see what Shune can deal with the rest of these grappling squad. Already a good start with the combo, and more just re-jump pressure looking good. Nice, confirm, let's go.
Yeah, that was a good way to beat the mash. Oh, overhead. Gotta be ready for that. Ooh, baits the DP by doing a full jump over. Good stuff here. This is probably, of all the characters that go into KOD, Shunei is probably one of the best characters to go into there.
Yeah, that movement, absolutely. What a great way to kick things off there. It was so well implemented. And you even tried like the challenge back from Living Shadow. It didn't quite work out, but a Sherman with 3 bars can make it happen if Zero Storm has to play this in a certain way, right? Cannot overextend, give chances like that, because yeah, Sherman can erase the life bar really, really fast. All this corner pressure though, wait a minute.
That EX Demon Hand is plus. You gotta hold that. Mix up with too low. What a reset.
It was crouching as well, but might have tried to press. That time though, quick low. One more mix up will do it.
Yep, good call out. Oh, but no super cancel there. Okay.
Oh, the call out again! I love it!
Fine, for sure.
That was on Zero Storm for not blocking on Wake Up. Got hit by the DP anti-air command grab. As soon as they try to get up, either press a button, uppercut on themselves, just not quite a good option. And now Living Shadow is suddenly back in it. No good.
Ooh,
Too far for that command grab. Oh, almost could have finished it there.
Wait, hang on. Oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, full sent a running command grab. Really trying to roll the dice and get at least a knockdown to kick things going. Like, I understand it. You're at low life. You need like the Hail Mary. But it not working the first time, the second time, kind of more of the same as Zero Storm again, just comfortable with that life lead, playing it at playing it patient at some good ranges, and taking advantage of it, and taking advantage of just Living Shadow, really just trying their luck, over exerting themselves, just trying to force an interaction in their favor. But that's what loses a lot of life, especially when you're dealing with characters that have such like the good buttons like that, and have like just so many good ways of countering you, trying to just be maybe a little more predictable with your approach. So as well job for Zero Storm for just building the wall and holding it down really well. I like what I saw from Living Shadow, but just a big part of that was just knowing when to find your way in more cautiously sometimes.
Yeah. Patience is the name of the game, especially when you're playing against Hydern. The other thing I want to also mention there, Living Shadow, is that you were doing it in game 2, and a little bit of game 3, is that be mindful of when Hydern whiffs buttons. So buttons that you want to watch out for Hydern whiffing is stand CD, far D, and crouch C. Those are the big, oh, he messed up, go punish him. So be mindful of your spacing and be aware of those ranges there. As for Shunei, be mindful. When you're blocking in Shunei, it's best just to go ahead and block it out off the 6B. Pay close attention to what he's doing after 6B. If he's doing Demon Hand off there, he's safe, but you can at least kind of attempt to take your turn back or go back to neutral. If he goes for an air dash, you can react. You can wait for it and just mash him and mash stand A. If he does EX air dash though, you have to do it immediately though, so that the delay mash will lose to EX air dash. It will also lose to Demon Hand here, so it is kind of a guessing game at that point. But just keep that in mind when fighting against Shunei. Lastly, against Iori, when he does Rekka, punish him. It's not a safe Rekka anymore. This ain't 98. Okay, sorry about that. I had to do a quick fast shotgun of advice there.
So both of these players are played our tournaments a lot. So Yitzis, this is the team he's played forever. Yitzis is very good, part of the Esta boys. So probably could take this tournament. Definitely up front runner, but Baha has been getting much better, and he has replaced the Naj with the Hawamaru, which I'm interested in. I know he really likes this character. And he was not feeling Naj for a while there.
I can understand that. Naj is a feast or famine type of character. Mm-hmm. But like once she gets started, man, she can put some good pressure and insane, and can just absolutely make it hurt when she gets to hit. But she has no reversal options. Where Hamaru can kind of do a similar thing, where he is kind of like the big boy damage, but has better tools in neutral to deal with it than, say, like Naj. Oh, but here we go. We're seeing Bahamut Zero's Mei-Kun in full force here. This is the character I seen him play a lot.
Yeah, this is, I know he likes Kukri better, but this is definitely his best character. But his Kukri's been getting pretty good.
This is
Cooking this Osherm, though.
Woo. I'm gonna say Mei-Kun is Bahamut Zero's best character, and it's by a country mile on this. It seems like when the chips are down, the Mei-Kun always comes in clutch.
Yeah, so far so good. Character just again forces people to play KOF a little bit differently. You know, you have to have more like the cement shoes. Oh, no punish on the follow-up to that. Those little chances don't come too often against Mei-Kun. So that's always like the big part of it. So much of the stuff is safe. If you get like the the pillar, there's a chance. The follow-up is a chance there, but everything else is can be a gamble if you're not playing it right. And right now, Bahamut, ooh, a clutch roll on the pillow, and a lot of bar on Chizuru. And I like Chizuru having a lot of cool tools, having like a reflect, has the clones, can like throw stuff at Mei-Kun without a problem, and then just like the good buttons to contest the character as well. So I like that matchup for Yitsis. It's gonna set up versus the Kukri, who has 3 bars, another character that like excels at like zoning and like a strong mix-up game once he gets in. The mid-range might be a little tricky, especially against Chizuru. We'll see how this plays.
Okay. Alright, Raph, Dove, you guys gotta remind me to get rid of some of the mods. I forgot I had Dale Gribble as modded in as Kukri in here. I need it.
So Dizzy wanted me to get the cool training mode mod, and I downloaded it. I don't think I installed it properly because it's not working. I just realized.
Oh my god. It's on my screen. I'm seeing Dale Gribble instead of Kukri, and I'm like, it reminds me, I gotta get rid of this mod, but don't worry, Yitsis got rid of the Kukri in record time there, so I don't have to look at it for that long, for another game 2. At least not until the next game.
Yeah, I mean, Chizuru coming through in the clutch. I mean, we saw one character go down pretty clean for Yitsis, but then just Chizuru just, again, she can seem insurmountable, kind of like how Mei-Kun can seem in a way. She's one of those like just complete package characters, great buttons, great damage, can lock out your specials, great knockdowns, just everything you'd ever hope for. So let's see, Oshibi versus Homaru again. Interesting little proponent. We saw Homaru go down early. Mei-Kun kind of traded the blows there, but it was still Yitsis with the lead at the end of the day.
Yeah, it looks like Bahamut Zero's kind of struggling a little bit with these Sherman kisses here. Having a hard time kind of getting past this wall here. Nice, there we go. Now we may have found the answer. Ooh, cross up, but no confirm. That's unfortunate.
Ba kind of moving different with this character. This is really nice to see.
Yeah, look, key, dude. Like, Harumaru is not a bad character. At least not as bad as he was when he first dropped. He's got some solid tools. It's just that, you know, he's got some decent tools and good, and like he's got cross up. He's got some solid damage. But like, when it comes to some of his light confirms, his light buttons are kind of scrawny, so it's hard to actually get a decent light confirm off him if you're not careful. But you know, as a point character, he's great.
And Bigfoot though, the little extra shock, the kiss of death after the Shermie goes down, but not gonna get any extra damage once the time is up. But now at least you got rid of one character early on, but here's the problem again. DP into Super is going to connect, Captain Gibbs just dashing in. And a good start nonetheless, but with the amount of life you can get back in KOF, if Yitsis doesn't take any more damage and finds this next hit to kill, we'll get this all back.
I'm sorry, the cojones on Bahamut Zero to just be like, you know what, I'm a DP, you're a roach.
Crouch C full confirm. Goodbye Chizuru on this one. Just about. One more touch. Nice back dash. Back roll, but oh, that was a spooky spot. 40 seconds left, not gonna get the maximum life back. Again, it's always a race to get before 41, get to 42, just get as much health back as you can. Feel a little bit more comfortable. But I like this position here for Mei-Kun. No punish again though. Tricky spot.
Oh yeah, that lunge punch is notorious. It's such a scary gambit, right? Where like it's punishable on both just the first hit or the second hit follow-up. But the problem is you have so much time to delay between them that you can actually mix it up. So practically, it's safe because your opponent is usually going to be cautious about overextending and especially they're respecting the follow-up button because the follow-up button leads to a hard knockdown.
Yep, exactly. And there's a good spot here. It's going to be Luong as the end character. Another character that has
I think Luong is Yitz's strongest.
She is not as popular as she was. A lot of the really gnarly stuff they took out. So people are like, I don't want to play with you anymore. But she still has so many good things going for her, and let's see if Yitzis can show us that.
Yeah,
I think she's Yitz's strongest character.
Definitely seeing it here. Climax?
Are you dead?
No, level 2. Yes, that's death. Absolutely death. Good use of meter there with Yitzis there.
Oh, that was not his final character. I'm so silly. I'm a silly little guy.
It's all good. It's always can be hard to keep track of all that.
It was Yitz's final character, so I was like, of course, we're on Anchor.
But no, Bahamut Zero answering back pretty well to Homaru. But it's an even brawl here. I mean, the 4-bar on the Kukri is a big deal, right? He's got some good EX pillar, a tool that keeps you kind of from jumping, just dropping sand for some extra chip, and then just stuff like the EX spin should be able to kill here. No, it doesn't use any more of the bar. Could have went level 2 just a sand drop, but happy to zone out and wait it out.
Yep, there we go. Yes, good in close C anti-air from Bahamut Zero. Does not let Yeezus just run away with that. So good stuff there.
Yeah, evened it up pretty well. And again, Homer leading the charge, just taking big risks, and it works out. But sometimes that's what you got to do to win. If your opponent's not going to respect your wake up, your cojones, your chances you're going to take, then you can lose so much life here in King of Fighters. And we'll see what the answer back is, because it looks like we're going to go to the order select or character select. Nope, just back into it. Never mind.
Okay. I think Game 3 is really going to come down to how well can Bahamut Zero kind of slow his game down and be able to deal with the zoning that Yeezus puts in with Oshermi here. Because right now, it's not looking that great right now.
All right, yeah, just trading little hits there. I mean, it's still Shermie buttons on a more of a range zoning package, which can be super good against Haomaru, who again just has to get up close and personal. Projectiles are really slow, not super effective. The range on his buttons are, on the far range ones, a little on the slow side too, so managing to find stuff off that tricky. Big grab, and now a great spot for Yitzis to take this.
Good rollback there to get past the EX Kiss. There we go, hard knockdown. Oh, but went for the jump light instead of probably the jump heavy. That probably would have been at least a safe jump and could have gotten some gnarly damage for it. But we're down to the Maintain Kun. Yep, there it is. Good call out on the jumps here. This is one of those things where, like, you're gonna learn real quick in Maintain Kun that you have to be very careful about jumping, because all Maintain Kun players have to do is just hold down back and wait for you to hop. And in KOF, you hop a lot. So it's against a lot of newer players, when they finally get down movement, it's jarring. And he's definitely one of those characters where, like, a lot of people have a aversion against him, because he forces you to play more grounded than usual in KOF.
Absolutely, and again, that's why the cement shoes comes in handy, right? Just one of those unique characters like Hyder, where like jumping can be verboten, the reward is so high on it. But at least like Yitzis got some damage. It's just Zuru kind of cleaned the clock of Maiden Kun last time. Opportunity, there's the gap. That's the nice part again. Even without jumping, just a small gap can get blown up for some damage to roll out. The punish though, huge damage incoming. I want to see you spend a... No, doesn't go for the seal. I like the seal because you take away Maiden Kun's strongest tool, right? Yeah. You take away the dash punch, you take away the wake up, and that could have been enough to really close out. But Yitzis wants to keep the bar and looking to chip out. Pats the young boy on his head, tells him good night, and now is all down to the last character on the side of Bahamut Zero.
Yep, there's Pillar. Yeah, Kukri is definitely one of those characters that can be super difficult to navigate, especially against new players, because he's also one of those characters. He's definitely one of those super kind of specialist characters where he can play a solid hit and run play style here, and that's gonna end up killing the cheeser. Surprisingly, kind of come out of nowhere and just take your character.
Yeah, because again, like he's interesting because he works like he has fun tools from like point blank, and then he has good rules from like a far range. Mid ranges could be difficult. This is a very strong mid range team on the side of Yutsus, so we'll see. The 4-bar, Luong can do so much, but again, you see how punishing. Just trying to get those like goofy approaches. Oh, the roll! Not a punish throw in the back into the corner is actually pretty strong. It's keeping this momentum going. Overhead activate. Let's go. Climax. Let's see. No, not quite.
There we go. That should be death here.
1 and 2.
Yep.
Nicely done. And that's Yutsus taking the dub, sending Bahamut Zero to the loser side bracket, and now Yutsus is going to be fighting up against Toddy Strike in a big match in top 8 winner side. But again, nothing I can say really bad from Bahamut Zero. It's just, again, when you're playing a team that relies on just when you have like no bar that you can't really break out using meter, and you're just forced to block, it gets just difficult there. Because you're just really guessing for game, and it's just a difficult like aspect of it. When you were playing like the ranges really well, it's just keeping Luong out can feel tricky because she has like the pinwall in the air, she has like the long range herself, and once it's easier for her to get into the mid range than it is to keep her out from that space that she wants to be at. So
however, there were a couple of knowledge checks I saw as a Luong player. There were some things that Bahamut Zero was not doing that. To give for some anti-Luong tech there is when you see Luong do the dash forward after Geki, she is hella minus after it. It comes up fast. You can mash crouch B or crouch A out of it. You can challenge her for doing that. But then, she could also present doing low Geki just to catch you to make sure that to see if you're mashing on there. So generally, that's what I usually see is that I usually go for the dash forward grab to check to see if my opponent's asleep at the wheel, and they're just sitting there just blocking. So that's definitely something seeing Yutsus do that. That's definitely the level 1 Luong play there. He could probably be throwing a little more low Geki out because against more seasoned players, they're gonna challenge if they see a dash coming from Luong. In terms of Orochi Shermie, really what it came down to, I think, like I said from game at the beginning of the match, was it really came down to Bahamut Zero's just being able to just be okay to play it a little bit slow and kind of just be mindful of when Yutsus likes to take into the air, or when they want to throw out a kiss or a fireball there. Also, you have a Reflectus Haramaru. Don't forget that. You can use that to fight back some of the zoning there. But outside of that, good stuff, Bahamut Zero. You play pretty dang well. Just outside of a couple things there, you'll get there.
Yeah, it's always interesting dynamics to deal with, right? And that's a very unique team on the time having to face off with especially like the Oshirmi, interesting character with just like having like stationary zoning tools and stuff like that. But that's the tricky part with Homer, right? He needs to like get up close, and find like the hits that lead to that damage. And some of it can be tricky to do. But we're leading to our next match: Zero Storm versus Ephra. This is a top 8 winner side. Winner of this lands themselves into winners finals. Shunei, Iori, Hyder. We saw how well the Hyder operated on the side of Zero Storm all the way throughout. Could have set him up as an anchor because just filling Hyder with meter and seeing how much he can do is always just a treat. So it'll be cool to see how well Ephra really handles that with their team in this really big match as we're getting to the nitty gritty. Ephra, who is able to graduate. Ephra, able to graduate if they win this set. Iori, Terry, Genitz. Overall, a very interesting squad. Very fits every which way in terms of like how the order is. Terry and Genitz have to have meter, so Iori, a great character to play on the point, matching the pace here of the Shunei.
This is a team I know he's been learning from old head Iori. Because this is how he's playing Iori. Plays like a 98 Iori. like old school Iori. So I've seen Efra in other tournaments, and I've seen him hold his own against some of Mexico's best. So if there's anyone I'm gonna say that has the highest chance of graduating tonight, it's Efra. There are some of my other personal bias aside. I think he has shown that he has some extremely solid play.
Yeah, we'll see right now. Just getting those clean hits. Again, the one hit Rekka, the Rekka's being a little frame trap, always working well, so not afraid to just cancel into it. And again, putting little gaps between the buttons, resetting the pressure pretty consistently, getting those crouch Cs, and with enough health and low risk to throw out a sweep, makes its mark and effort just big lead moving through.
Okay. Yeah, this is Efra running a train on Zero Storm right now. This Iori is doing so much work right now. Yep, frame trap. Alright, hard knockdown. Just safe jump. Look at that pressure.
Try to get the guessing. No punish though. Shatter Strike on block, a big opportunity, but still, Zero Storm finds a hit, doesn't get the pinwheel, so loses out all that meter, and that's kind of the tough part. And again, try to go for the Moon Slash. Try to use that effectively. It happened in their last set. A lot of those went on block and they died for it. So again, just like as much as you want that tool to be as effective as it has been, and it can be for some big jumps, those shorter jumps can really just fall prey, block it out, and next thing you know, you're facing the full brunt as you're standing in front of your opponent ready to go.
Yeah, it was like immediate member selection for Zero Storm here. He went ahead and said, yeah, that did not work out well. That was not ideal. So he might be just taking a moment here just to get a breather here and just be like, okay, what the hell happened here?
I know what happened. I saw Effort just lock in and say, Yoriyagami, carry me to victory. And just like that, a good start. And we're going to keep that order, and we're going to switch it up a little bit with
Geese.
Yeah, Mr. Geese is unleashed.
Okay, this kind of makes sense here because literally Efra kind of just forced his way in and just ran his game plan. He was like, all right, if you're just going to go ahead and just move about and just try to hit me with some anime nonsense, then I'm just going to make sure that you don't get to play that. And the thing with Shune is that he doesn't have like immediate his reversals are not great.
No, absolutely right. So let's see. I mean, kind of fight fire with fire. I like the kind of idea there, but not seeing like consistent options to the offense in not even just like under pressure, but just in neutral. I feel like Zero Storm is still going to be in a tough position here, and you see like Efra reacting so well, getting these like anti-air DPs on time, just really checking Zero Storm. Rolls the corner overhead confirm. That's a little something, but a jump A, interesting. We were brawling out here.
Yeah, Efra definitely landing these DPs as soon as Zero Storm comes in the air here. Zero Storm needs to go ahead and tighten up these setups here, make sure they are actual safe jumps here. But that is going to be the end of Zero Storm's Geese here. Did a little better than Ashune, but still could still doable. There we go. Now that you're near.
All right, Rekka's doesn't want to use EX, doesn't opt to get a little extra credit at all there. Blocks the full thing, easy punish, level 1 fireworks. Yeah, nicely done. Catching an Efra, just overextending, saying, okay, I'm going to try to go through the whole thing. You might get hit by the third one, the second one, whichever, because again, it's all delayable, cancelable, funny, but Zero Storm patient. Nicely done.
Burn knuckle. Yeah, good recognition here. The spacing on that burn knuckle left Efra pretty advantageous there.
Nice punish. Yeah, good backdash. Advancing strike plus frames. So roll out. I like the idea. No punish on it though. And nice run under. Actually punishing the jump forward. Zero Storm taking a risk to jump in run under like that, but it worked out. Look at this lead now.
Ooh, what a trade on light DP. Oh, doesn't get the confirm though. Right,
okay.
These anti-airs are doing wonders for Zero Storm here.
There it is, OTG. And that was good. I mean, using a stand light as an anti-air like that even if you're trading, at least you're stopping your opponent from getting in. It's dangerous. Like, it's a short hop will get blown up by it. A regular jump is a little risky, but it still worked out. And then a crouching in here. Zero Storm adapting really well here. 5-bar Genus and will punish on the Shatter Strike. That's huge.
Oh, gets clipped by the Shatter Strike there. Had the right idea. Thought he was out of range, but just a little bit in. Alright, doesn't spend the bar to kill, but doesn't matter. This next sequence will kill the Iori.
Alright. So here comes the potential final round here. Ooh, I love that anti-air stinger, this light knockdown. The heavy version will get you the harder one. Instead, just going to roll back. Kind of a meter spent. Interesting decision there. A lot of bar on the side of Zero Storm kind of thrown, but still has enough off a clean hit to get huge damage. Speaking of huge damage, here we go.
Level 1? Yep. Yeah. Another thing about Hyder is that he's very meter efficient. So, like, this is kind of one of those characters where, like, as long as he has, like, a bar and a half, he can put you in these two-touch situations. Oh, no, safe jump!
Bye, Hyder. One more hit. That's a slash across, and again, Ephra 2-0 takes the set. Genet's brushing off a little bit of dirt with that big win, and pretty clean overall. I like that it was brought back a little bit by Zero Storm in game number 2, right? The change to Geese helped out a bit against the Iori and was able to kind of match the pace a little bit better since the Iori wasn't able just to run rampant as hard.
Yeah.
So it's just like so many like just little interactions that just increased the chance for Ephra's victory. I mean, like finding like Ephra managing to find these like crucial jumps, and it's going to be impossible to stop every jump every time in King of Fighters, right? But at least like you want to at least set it up in a situation where you can space yourself where they're not able to just jump in you at that range. So just fighting for that better position and being outside, being outside of that range where you're able to at least force your game plan before Ephra can, and then just from there, I think like also this the moon slashes being punished was also like it happens, but it happened a lot. So just being a little more gun shy on dropping that and just giving your opponent a chance to just get that full damage combo and turn it around or just finish the job.
Part of it was just that he wasn't that familiar with the Gonets matchup there. There was some stuff that like I think he wasn't sure that if there was a safe jump setup or not.
Oh, it just been in general. It wasn't like character specific. It was just like what a lot of like the damage was coming from overall, which I understand like taking the risk, right? But it's just like it happens.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like I think in that situation I'd be probably a little more conservative about throwing out Moon Slash, because even if you do, it could end up leading to your death there. So I think Zero Storm, if you're able to kind of curve your because it comes down to like when it comes to that last hit situations, I see you tend to throw out these. We tend to see you throw out these Moon Slashes more often in those types of situations, and especially in the tournament sets, that can make or break your run. So just be more mindful. And also my general rule of fights is that if you're never sure if something's a safe jump or not, if it looks like it was practiced, where it's like, okay, he did with a button into special move or special move into something else, chances are it probably is. So you probably should hold that block and either guard cancel blowback or guard cancel roll out of that situation. Alright, but now we're on the other side of winners finals here. Toddy Strike 19 versus Yeetsus 3112 here. Toddy, I love Toddy. Alright, full disclosure here. I'm going full bias on Toddy Strike. Toddy Strike is my boy. We go back and forth in these when I was in these rookie rumbles. Great player. He's always just seems to be the bridesmaid, never the bride. But tonight might be the night where he goes ahead and gets that illustrious title of graduate here.
I mean, Ephra's on that position too, though, and that's going to be the opponent either one will face in the winners finals here. And already Taddy with just early little hits. Again, I like this character like Kua. Very, very good movement options. A lot of good stuff to get around, like the zoning stuff. So it can be pretty tricky here against the Oshirmi. matching her air to air as well as just getting around
Is
these little
Kula,
tools.
so in previous games, Kula is like a very adept anti-zoner. Does she still do that in this game? I can't
Oh,
remember.
for sure.
Yeah,
Like-
it's been so long since we ran this game, I can't remember if she's a good anti-zoner. But yeah, I think that's a good choice against against Osher.
Oh, for sure. Like, the Kula, she's got so many tools to deal with, like Ray Spin, which you can absorb. She's got a reflect, an actual reflect that can just reflect it back. She has a ton of moves that she's also low profile as well, like the slide, even Ray Spin, the follow up on Ray Spin as well. Like, and she has a DP. Like, she has a lot of tools. She kind of is like the antithesis of K-Dash. She's kind of like the ice version of K-Dash in a way, but with like less crazy corner pressure.
Yeah, that is the anti-K, and of course not as big a damage. It's kind of like one of the things they changed about her after she kind of like ran rampant early on. But, you know, still a solid character. I remember seeing her at SNK World Championship, Shanghai bringing it out against Lassett to good effect. But the Chizuru was the moneymaker from Yutsus in their set against Route, or sorry, not against Route, against Bahamut Zero. So I like this character a lot from them to do like the biggest amount of damage against all of the team here. We'll see how Toddy responds with the whip though.
Oh yeah, this is definitely one of the Toddy staples here. This is a character. Oh no, a DP. That's not good.
Walk her out. There it is. Now Whip cannot do any specials here. No DPs on Wake Up. Can only guard cancel. Guard cancel roll forward until she stops glowing green. Good cross up, big damage, and it's gonna even it up.
Huh? All right, safe jump. Oh, opts to just go ahead and just run on their face and just see what happens. I like that. Ooh,
Punish. Good. Spend the bar, make it count. I like this here. Just get rid of Chizuru ASAP. A little extra credit, and then now just all this room just to play around.
Yeah, I like it. Just say, okay, you know what? I can control the space now.
Ooh, never mind. Cross up, clutch. Very clutch.
Okay. We are still in a decent position here. Chizuru's not going to get that much health back, and we got Ash on deck here. Not enough to go for a full maximum combo here, but hopefully with enough interactions, Toddy will get to the magical 3 bars here.
Ooh, a slidey. Interesting. Getting a lot of damage already on Ash. I mean, again, Ash just wants to play to get this 3 bar. Doesn't want to spend too much against the Chizuru. Try to save that for the Luong. And that's kind of could be to Ash's detriment. We're going to go for DP cancel out, and this is a scary spot. Frame kill. Just setting up a button just to make that jump work out. And forces out 2 bar. Toddy was really, like, wanting to make sure Chizuru went out. And it's a tricky spot now because, you know, Ash wants to hit the Sense Kulot combos, wants to have 3 meter to really like hit these big damaging combos, and now it's just a one-shot situation. But like you mentioned last time, challenging the dash reset.
Oh, yep, tricky setup. Yep. Okay, nice flash kick. Do not let that Luong pinwheel here. That's right.
Big spacing game here. Still the advantage of Yitsus. Has the range, building up the bar, the run-up grab, and now you gotta guess. Oh, no good.
Yeah, good use there. I was thinking that that Yitsus was gonna go for a safe jump there. You can technically do it off a throw there. And then I believe it's auto time for hyper hop there.
With that though, I still like just like waiting it out. Saw the roll, could have like. Didn't get like the finishing touch off of like the actual punish of it, but it kept that advantage, and that was like a nice little call out. Cause yeah, you expect like a jump forward, jump A into the pinwheel, or to like the safe jump off of that. So not a bad idea from Toddy to roll forward, but it's just one step ahead.
Yeah, there we go. The Kula doing a ton of work here for Toddy here. Ooh, big damage coming in. I mean, big damage for Kula, but still damage.
Yep. Nickels and dimes make dollars, right? And right now, Toddy's trying to cash out. There's a grab.
There's a punish there off the race spin. Fireball.
Hey. Nice sliding.
Nice slide.
Too far for that. I mean, that wasn't even going to hit at that range anyway, so I like Toddy just getting the punish. Uh-oh.
I've changed my ways. I think Snooki is funny now. Use it more, please, Toddy. I love Snooki. Do it more. It's funny.
I
Use
respect
pressure.
it's still
minute.
kind of, it's still,
No! Level 1 super was an interesting idea, but the position of that, how much that one fireball will linger there, even if you had any vulnerability, it probably would have got tagged out anyway, but I appreciate the idea, but what hell of a comeback from Yitsus.
yeah, for sure. That was definitely looking like his round to lose there. But the fortunate thing is, Eustace, fortunately didn't get to be able to put too much damage onto Toddy's whip. And we're back to another even-ish game. He's still having the meter advantage right now, though.
Alright, though, but Chizuru again. Huge moneymaker here for Yitsus as Toddy gets to DP. A little bit of risk, but the reward is there. Having a hard knockdown uppercut. Pretty nice.
Oh, for sure. Good jump away CD here. That's definitely a button that people kind of need to respect a little bit more. Oh, same side.
Yeah, but the DP comes out. Nice. Into the corner you go, and more good pressure.
We blocked those double overheads.
Oh boy. The roll forward, great option to punish. Really good awareness, right? Very character specific. And the ultimate lockout, that's a huge damage. Whoop. But you can do much though.
Hey, we take those. This is still. Ooh, what an EXTP! Coming from Toddy Strike here. Oh,
Right. Room for uppercuts. I imagine one jump is going to get called out here, if anything. But staying grounded, very smart. Nice, and the far B, the boot does the job, and okay, it was a little, very hectic, but again, having a nice little life lead and having like low risk options working out for Toddy.
Okay.
Ugh.
Nice.
Oh, get in the car call out. Just run up, roll forward. Honestly, I like that option. A lot of times, whips want to throw out those large buttons or a neutral jump. So just really just threading the needle. It has its own risks, and if Toddy will wait a little bit longer, be able to punish those, but it's just been really trying to just control that space.
Oh, but hey, look at that. We see 4 bars in Ash here. Ooh, this could be death. All right, Toddy, don't drop it.
Don't say that. Hey.
Oh, don't worry. I'm preparing him for the tournament fight. See? Oh no.
You can't be
Right,
commentating Toddy like that.
I am only making him stronger.
Well,
If
try to
he
press.
does not drop him when I tell him not to drop it, then he'll be set for tournament.
Oh my goodness! No check on the roll. We saw the check earlier on the roll forward. Didn't quite work out the second 2 times, and is now really getting away with it. We're slugging it.
Oh my God,
not
Toddy,
challenging
you need to mash.
again?
I need you to mash like your life depends on it.
Head, no, you're not gonna get any more chances to mash. Level 1, level 2, and that's gonna do it. Yitsus steals victory from the clutches of Toddy Strike using just the similar tactic over and over again. If you're not gonna check it, might as well keep letting it rock, right? That was that situation of like, I'm getting away with this, I'm gonna keep doing it over and over again, even though there is the answer. Yet you did before, but you didn't do it there. So an unfortunate set of circumstances on the side of Toddy, as just Yitsus is making it to winners finals.
That's unfortunate. It is what it is there. Good stuff to Eustace there. Definitely taking advantage of the chaos there. I'm sorry, Toddy. I did not want to commentate your curse like this, but
Nah, as an Ash player, you're just used to it.
you're just used to it. I'm like, Toddy, you can, but I'm sure we'll see Toddy Strike against real soon here. He's no stranger to making these losers runs, though. So
Yeah, Toddy's my goat. We're gonna fight the Admiral Sultan in losers, and that being said, we're gonna move down to losers. So we got Ever versus Yitsus in winners finals. Down here, we had Admiral Sultan took it over Maddie 2-1, so that'll be Toddy versus Admiral Sultan. But we're gonna get Dizzy KOF versus Rot. Winner gets Zero Storm.
Yes. Please bring Dizzy up here. Come on.
Dizzy, I was like, if Dizzy, like, she could lose this, and I could not get her on stream, and it's not a TMN KOF if Dizzy's not on stream.
Yes. Yes, that's another person that entered Rookie Rumble as well. I love seeing all these people coming out when I'm commentating. Oh, my luck is fantastic. My bracket luck is fantastic.
I need to... Yetis, please leave the room. How do I kick someone?
Well, first you stand up and then you put your foot back.
So true. Yetis, please leave the room.
Make sure you have like your best combat boots. Or steel toed. Make it hurt.
Ooh. No, you don't want to do steel toes. Steel toes are more to protect you more than to hurt someone there.
Why not both?
We have... Okay, so when I at Dizzy in the server, 4 people come up. 4 separate people. And I always... So you can't just type the name and just be like, Gets it. Why are they fighting? Oh my god.
They shouldn't be fighting. They should.
Yeah, I'm telling them to back out.
They have a mind of their own.
They're trying to run through this winners finals like, whoa, buddy, hold up.
Whoa, buddy.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm closing. Oh, but if you close the room, it transfers ownership.
Yeah, they yeah, for all those at home. Yeah, for all those at home, make sure that when you're called, do not start stream when you are unless you are called on the stream. So
that's
all good. It's one of those things.
We'll sort it out. No problem.
It ain't an online bracket.
This is a teaser of the winners finals coming up. So we're just showing you what will be coming up a little later, the main spectacle, but you do want to check out some loser side action. There's some great players to be showcased there to see who will round out the top 8. They're fighting.
Yeah, I'm gonna close. Y'all can leave the room, and then I'm gonna close the room, and I'm gonna close my game, and we're just gonna make a new room.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Everybody out. Everybody out of the room.
Everyone out.
We're making a new room.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce here real quick.
Okay, new code is, let me put it in the chat.
We'll go ahead and we'll just have to make sure that these guys don't play their matches yet until
I pinged them twice. If they play their entire match, then I'm just gonna tell them I pinged you.
Them at that point.
That is not a tournament set. They're on the same team anyway, so they play each other a lot. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Rot and Dizzy. So Rot, did Rot play Yuri? I can't remember the third on Rot's team.
Rot was playing
Ralph.
Yeah, let me just hop in here real quick before I see 2. Okay, hopefully it will let me in here. There we go. Okay. Okay. Perfect. He says Nightmare. Yeah. Nightmare. Yeah, Geese in general is just. Geese in general is just. If you're not prepared on fighting what potential options Geese has available to him, he is just like this. It feels like this wall that you just can't get past, and it's just like. It feels impossible to play neutral with him if you're not prepared. No, Greed, you're not that. No downplaying here on this Discord server. You were doing just fine the least one. The times I've played against you.
He plays in our Grand Blue tournaments now. I think he's like full time Grand Blue. Still really likes the game, but decided he liked Grand Blue a little bit better.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, here we go. So Rot versus Bestie Dizzy. We've seen Rot already on stream. Bestie Dizzy running Rio, Oyashiro, and Angel. a little bit unorthodox. Not that unorthodox. The only thing is a little unorthodox and a little bit different is the order. We usually see Rio usually on mid and anchor, but we have also seen that Rio. But in certain team compositions, Rio has shown that he is more than capable of being a solid point character. So we're gonna go ahead and get off here, but right off the bat, having the fight going as Rio there. This is a game where is like we saw with some other characters. This is definitely literally a game of inches in this matchup here.
See how it plays. I mean, Rio just got tools aplenty for every situation, but more of a medium speed character, so I think might be a little bit better for the Genits in the proper poking battle, as well as just not going to work too hard. But just getting tagged like this, though, doesn't get to anywhere juggle. It's actually punished, too. Really nice.
Yeah, Bestie must have missed the close C there to actually get the EX7 Red Skin there. And that is going to be a dead Rio there. Unfortunate, but we can bring it back, though.
Yeah, small attempt. I like the idea just to miss the clean hit after they DP into the EX second Red Skin. Anywhere juggle in the corner like that just to make the extra damage, but the effort, I like the attempt to do it, which is important.
Yeah, it looks like Ross doing a very good job keeping Bestie dizzy out here.
Tricky ball to say. EX tackle that goes through fireballs, goes really fast. Very, very strong tool, especially against zoners. Command grab, here we go. You tech roll, you get bless. No hard knockdown though.
Nice.
Let's go. Do it again.
Still very much within.
Nice.
Oh, good.
And then that's quick and light, nice and simple. Bessie Dizzy bringing this right back around.
Okay. Here we go. Next up, Geese Howard. All right. Let's see how Bessie deals with the neutral monster.
All right, here we go. Already some good buttons being thrown out. Again, it's gonna be difficult for Oyashiro to get around past this. It's got good buttons of his own, but fighting the normal war is very difficult. All these lights are cool and all, but it's just doesn't add to much. Oh, we're getting these heavies to trade. Oh no, Final Reppuken, but finds a jump D anyway. Interesting.
Okay, but here we get to see probably Bessie Dizzy's magnum opus here, the Angel. Usually you see this character on point, but Bessie Dizzy has shown that that in certain cases, if you're not on who you should have your anchor, sometimes the best answer is the character that you're most comfortable with.
Even if feeling comfortable though is a tricky part because Angel versus Geese is very heavy leading in Geese's side, right? Just everything just to rue Bessie Dizzy's day. Yeah. When she gets going, Angel can be a beast, but getting going seems so difficult right now.
Oh, absolutely. Kind of one of the weaknesses with Angel is that her normals are super stubby. But once she's in, she can run the mix and pressure here, like we're seeing right now.
Okay.
This should be a dead Geese.
Yep. Had the 5 bars, spent 2 to get that finish there. Really nicely done. Unleashing the final character, which is the Ralph, but it's a Ralph with 5 bars. So we're at a game where Ralph with any single confirm will clean Angel's clock, so there cannot be any mistakes on Bestie Dizzy's size, which makes it a little more pressure, right?
Yeah. Another character that can be difficult for Angel to fight here, since she's kind of like the antithesis. Ralph is kind of also another antithesis to Angel here, having really good normals to wall out here, but again, Bessie Dizzy making me eat my own words as she gets in and gets this nice chunky 50% combo here. No confirm off a rot here.
Nicely done. Damage is incoming. Has a 1 meter for super.
Reset.
Oh! And the double jump again. Yeah, route not with punished early on by throwing out a big button, getting jumped in on. Didn't block the double overhead, so Bessie Dizzy just said, "I just need to get in." That's the main game. Didn't keep her out as Ralph, and that was just perfect play with Angel to finish the job, as dicey as it was.
Ooh, wow. Immediately going to member selection. Rot was like, okay, I don't want that happening again. I need to think for a grip here. Yep, the Clark is coming out here. I think the Gonits... The Gonits didn't do too bad here. Like, against the Rio, Gonits did fine. But I think he's opting to go for Clark here just because I think more comfortability here.
Mission start. Round 1. Ready? Go!
Alright, good anti-air from Bessie Dizzy here. Another anti-air here. Oh, here we go. We're gaming.
Yep, Clark time is here. You know, again, Ralph with, Rio with just a smidge of bar though. Big threat, and you see that damage just off one little touch, one EX, Hong gets just a big kick, big damage, big pressure, and this is hard. Clark trying to get in, a little difficult. We're just trading sweeps and stuff.
A little late on the jab there. You can jab Clark out of there if he goes for the command hop here. Anti-jump low into a DDT.
Big risk on that, but it pays off. Yeah, it could have been a block on the side of the route, especially it's a bit slower of a DP being the heavy version, but didn't quite. Wasn't really ready for it.
I don't think that was quite the safe jump there. I think Route mistimed it there. So good recognition on Dizzy there. On seeing it, it's like, oh yeah, he messed up.
Doesn't matter much anyway. Down you go. One simple geese combo, and we're very even here.
Oh, for sure here. But if there is, Oyashiro is also one of those characters where he can just rob games out of you if he gets the right hit too. One good jump C is all he needs, and you're in a world of hurt. Hit confirm drops to hit confirm though. That could end up biting Rot here.
All right though, we didn't see Yashiro kind of paid the price. Game number 1 doesn't get the DP there, so a little damage on the table, which works out a little good for Bessie Dizzy. Starts to party here, and there's a chance.
All right, here we go. What's for breakfast? Same side, but goes for close C there.
A tricky character to kind of go for the safe jump because you gotta remember like the counter from Geese can stop that situation there, especially if you're doing the usual setup on the timing. Command grab, OCG, trying to make a situation against free game. Let's see.
Oh, drops the EX command grab. The heavy command grab. That could have been it.
Oh, manages to whip punish the forward B, and that's huge damage.
Not enough to kill though. One more mix up.
Overhead. Do it again. Oh, advancing strike, my beloved! Managed to get the armor out on it, absorbing so many hits, and just cleaning up, and that's like, hey, you're a grappler, right? This will stop the grab, and then, hey, the breakdance kick, the crouch D actually losing out.
Alright.
And he's gone.
And he's gone.
And it's gone. Alright. So, match point, Bessie Dizzy. It's again a Ralph with 4 bar, but it doesn't mean much if you can't find that hit. Okay, light hits. The throw to beat out the armor, the guard break punch. Interesting. Oh god, crouch D ain't gonna do nothing here. Oh, no punish. Trading blows.
And
Next big hit can do it.
Neither player is getting the confirm they need here. Oh, wait, hang on, I spoke too soon.
And when in doubt, jumping in and take it out. Level 2, big damage. Climax available should be enough to do the job.
Ooh, that should be death. That's death.
Absolutely.
That's death. Yeah, you're dead.
Beautiful stuff there. The 5 bar on hell. Again, one big jump in just seals the deal, and the anchor battle typically goes to that kind of explosive finish. Really well done there. Bessie Dizzy eliminating Route. Or Ruffed.
Crap.
Either one. Ruffed sounds pretty good, honestly.
Yep. Okay. Good stuff to Bessie Dizzy there. So, at least for Rock here, so the biggest thing you're going to have to deal with when fighting on Hell is that A lot of on-hills, especially on the jump-ins, Bessie Dizzy included on there because she likes to do that as like the layer 1, is being aware of the double overhead there. Generally, if you see them doing, the nice thing is that if they go for a double overhead, it's not a safe jump. There's no world where if the on-hill player decides to go for the double overhead on a knockdown, is it a safe jump? You can just DP her if you think the double overhead mix-up situation is going to happen. But they can also mix it up with single overhead or empty jump low, but just be mindful of the on-hill there. And the best thing to do against on-hill, since, again, a lot of players there's not a lot of on-hill players in the world, and it's hard to find good on-hill players, is obviously the simplest and most effective way of dealing with on-hill is just to make sure she doesn't get in. Which is easier said than done, but especially if you don't know how to fight on-hill, a lot of her pressure is, there's gaps in her unchained pressure. So it's one of those things you kind of have to experiment a little bit, and because you could go down a whole rabbit hole with it. Once you figure out that situation and kind of deal with like the basic, like, okay, what to do on her Oki, against her on her Oki, and how to fight her in neutral, she becomes a little more manageable.
Round 1. Ready?
All right. So now we begin Toddy versus the Admiral Sultan. We saw Admiral Sultan win like the first game of the night, right? So had a good start here, but now on loser side, both of these fighting to keep their hopes and dreams alive. Oop, a big risk to just a close range uppercut working out again. Toddy freewheeling with those, not afraid to let it rock, and a big good hit here. Gonna maximize some damage and just control the spacing as Blue Mary is gonna struggling a little bit to find that method in. Gotcha though, wait a minute, arm breaker, setting up a nice jump in but not punishing the back roll.
A lot of nickel and diming coming in from Toddy here, and
which is the point where though, right? You're not gonna get like the huge finishing combo theirs, but manages to build a pretty good amount of meter for how much they spent, honestly.
For sure. Here we go. Again. Ooh, DP whiff is gonna hurt.
Knock him down, fade him, run it, homie.
Right.
Oh, nice jump over, but not a full combo. Admiral Sultan's attempt was pretty good, but just not enough.
I wonder if Toddy was trying to go for the DP there, because with that stance shouldn't cancel there. They were far enough away where like you could go ahead and just be like, okay, cancel the stance, see what they do, and if they do something, oh, that's unfortunate. Yep, good punish. That is not safe there.
And locking out extra credit damage too, forcing Toddy to just have to block this out. Gets the rollout though. All the specials are right back there, and then the close C to do it. Let's go.
That had to be. I wonder if that was a throw bait setup there, just because it looks like she's just within throw range, but then you throw out close C, and you get freaking dust for it. All right, but here it is. The Wild Child, Antonov, coming in.
Man, it's got a lot to do here, and it can be tough. These jump-ins getting called out, not even getting a chance to really much move. Tough so far.
That's the plight of big bodies here.
At least one hit. Anything will do to get rid of this. Get rid of the whip. But then Sylvie will be here. Another anti-air again. Great damage. I love it.
That's right.
That was actually a little... That was still in Toddy's favor after that, but just gets tagged.
I think Toddy just hesitated just a second, which allowed Admiral Sultan to actually poke back there. Normally, you have to hold that. You're like +2 off of advanced strike there.
Yeah, no dice. Big level 2 super. Bump, bump. Kicks the man to the curb. And again, Toddy was just saying, yeah, I'm going to keep a game plan simple. You're going to jump, I'm going to anti-air you, and that's about pretty much all that it took to knock out Antonov with Sylvie and Whip.
Okay. Let's see if Sultan is going to make some adjustments here. I think He has some good punishes here and there. Part of it just came down to just like dealing with the whip. The whip just did so much work.
Absolutely. Right. For game number 2, though, just unfortunately, yeah, just try to navigate around these initial characters as Toddy's going for uppercut. Maybe that's going to be the start to a beautiful round here, but Admiral Sultan doesn't finish the combo and now is already taking a lot of damage.
Okay. Alright, more neutral. Definitely, Toddy definitely being a wall right now. Boom. Good punish. Good punish on the armbar there. That was just solid play from Toddy there. He was just he saw the life lead he had. It was like, all right, I'm just gonna wall you out with jump C and see if you know how to deal with this button. Good luck. Have fun.
Yeah, no problem there, right? And Toddy just, again, running their solid game plan, recognizing like, hey, you're really just trying to force your way in, and that's lets Whip get so much damage.
Somersault. Good blocks coming in from Admiral Sultan here. He is not getting clipped by these cross-ups here, but he is getting baited for those DPs though. Plus frames. Oh, can't block, can't push there.
Holy, goodbye. And Whip claims another. Just taking souls left and right, and it's just looking to struggle here for the Admiral Sultan.
Ooh. Damn, just when I was thinking that he's doing a good job blocking all these cross-ups, he got clipped by one. But you're Antonov, so it's a big body. It can be hard to tell if something's going to be same side or cross-up.
And you see, like, Toddy just happy to be in that spot, right? Have all this green space to move with. Wait for these anti-airs. Try to get it, but didn't quite hit it. No problem there. It looks like Admiral Sultan just needs to get the X's off of the lights when he can find those hits. Gotta get that close C, maximize those chances, because then it just turns into this where you're so much under high pressure.
I saw an instant overhead there, Toddy. I saw you. I saw that. You slick. Trying to be slick. You try to be slick right there.
Well, too slippery. Meter here. It's gonna catch. Stepping on him, and now you get a one-touch game. Oh, super right. I forgot that had a cancel on it. Yep.
Yeah, it does OTG. It does OTG. People forget about that.
If you want to know
All right. Toddy taking that very convincingly 2-0 over the Admiral Sultan. Good stuff. Good try. Excellent run there, Admiral Sultan. I'm pretty much going to tell you the bit more how to fight Whip here, because that was the biggest thing I saw. You could definitely tell that you were struggling with the Whip. So with Whip, you kind of have to treat her like fighting Dulcim if you play any Street Fighter. She does have hurt boxes on her Whip. Her buttons are more for like air to ground and good jump in buttons. She's not great at air to airs. So if you're able to go ahead and meet her in the air, and you can also try to anti-air though, which I think that was another thing you could have done a little bit better as well, is actually kind of challenging more with anti-airs, being more confident with them, which can be tough because Whip has these big old buttons and she can flip in somersault and do all this acrobatic nonsense here. But if you're never sure, don't forget that sometimes to anti-air someone, you can always just meet them in the air and go like with a jump B or a jump A. If you get the Whip to be less confident in their air movements so they can't just do their somersault, it's going to be a lot more manageable. Okay, who do we got next? We got... Oh god, Zero Storm and Bessie Dizzy? Oh man. Oh man. That's a...
Yeah, so Zero Storm traditionally wins this when they play, but I don't know. I think it could go any way tonight. These two, they're very close in skill, in my opinion.
Oh boy, yeah, this is good.
I
This is
just know
gonna be-
Dizzy mega struggles against Hydern. Like that's her big like wall.
that is I can see that. Based on what I've seen, how I've seen both, based on my own experience and how I've seen both these players play, that does make sense. But I think we're probably gonna see the Shune first here. Oh, this time Bessie Dizzy opting to go with a Shermie instead. Oh, okay. Now we're seeing Bessie Dizzy go with Angel on point. That is unusual. I don't really see her play Angel on point that often.
We'll see how this works out against the Shune, though. I mean, we
I'm
saw like
very
it was a
curious.
committed pick, right? What we saw in like the winner side to have Shune on point, like no matter what. So we didn't really see much swap ups like out of that. So I'm curious. I mean, the Hydern did like play first sometimes, but that was like the clear like early pick, bring this character out to the forefront, let him run wild. So I'm curious. Let's see how this plays.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Oh, there it is. There, I knew that. As soon as I saw that full jump there, I'm like, all right, double overhead coming in. Ooh, nice pickup from Bessie Dizzy here. Okay, I think I see the strategy that Bessie Dizzy's trying to employ here. I think she's trying the best to make it so that she can just stop Shune from playing the game. Because if you're not really sure how to fight Shune, it feels like Shune can just run around and do stuff and there's nothing you can do about it. But obviously that's not the case, but here, we're seeing it in full action here. Ooh, hyper hop into looks like a mid there.
All right,
And
nicely
just like
done.
that, Bessie Dizzy taking the first round there. So it looks like, I think that's their strategy there, is just run them over. Don't let Shune play the game, so now Bessie Dizzy can run away with the lead.
Yeah, let's see. Interesting how this is going to play out. But again, just a whiff crouch C, taking those chances of being preemptive is a big thing that's been hurting a lot of the players, and that's kind of like a trap you can fall into. Really just trying to like get these hard calls saying, hey, people are going to jump, I'm going to preempt it, you get whip punished, you eat the guard break, you get blessed, and then Bestie Dizzy just runs wild over you. And that just started from just one little just errant button press, just trying to maybe call something out, but it doesn't work.
Dizzy girl, that was nasty. That was gross. I love it. Then do that more. I want to see more of that. I want to see more of that. That was gross. Oh. All right. But this is what, like Dove said, this is the wall that Bestie Dizzy seems to have trouble with. But the nice thing is, Dizzy has two other characters to deal with this character here.
I do like that juggle though. I like the setup into it. Close D again, the standing heavy normal, doing so much, and just see Hydern playing the game. Although heavy stinger, a lot of startup on it. Pressure's on. Nice anti-air, confirmed too. Let's go.
What an anti-air from Bestie Dizzy. She is good at nailing those anti-airs.
Ooh. No, you cannot
double
go
overhead.
for the OS throw. I like Bestie Dizzy just going for a full jump, being able to punish. Level 2, no problem there. Drop the elbow, boom. And again, yeah, wake up throw can be strong if your opponent's grounded. And sometimes a button like close C from Hydern can anti-air against someone who's trying to bait your grab, but a full jump, forcing it to whiff was so well placed by Bestie Dizzy and just catching Zero Storm trying to challenge and just get anything on defense.
Yo, Teddy, thanks for the raid. How'd Exert Step go? Who won?
Oh yeah, I forgot that extra happened there.
Right, Bestie Dizzy was a on-hill sweep Rooney. Good start there.
Yeah.
Zero
Oh, I
Storm
have it on the
character
wrong side
order
of
select.
the-
And it's going to be the Hydern, but the Rio, I like this, the call out. Bestie Dizzy able to swap her character order and made her read that it's going to be the Hydern to start things off here.
Thank you for the prime, Zendo. You're my goat.
So
Let's go,
true.
Zendo. Okay.
Everyone is out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very curious on this one here. If the intentional order swap there was for for hard reading the Hydran here in point. So maybe that Bessie Dizzy feels more comfortable as Rio in that matchup there, where she can kind of throw the fireball game, use parries here, or just throw fireballs of her own. Oh, we're getting some good punishes here, but no confirm here.
Yeah, no meter yet for anything big, but happy just to take these blows. Look at this damage coming out. Nice little moon slash to get something going. Now with Hydran with some bar. A crouch C into the forward B could be huge, but instead just happy to use the bar for the reversals. Jump CD looking nice, respecting the DP. Very even now between both players, and just a good amount of respect. Oh yeah, we are just whiffing. We are at these ranges where we don't want to just full jump. Right? Oh my god.
They're trying to whip punish each other.
Why
here.
didn't that hit? Oh my god.
Could've-
That's so tragic.
The throw to get it was cute, but I would like a Stormbringer there just to get some life back, but it's okay. I will still like get the character out of there. Good job. I love that the fireball, fireball starting outside of your character's range, you're able to get like it past your opponent's fireball, even if you get hit by it. So that was really funny. Okay, trading blows. Still 50 seconds left on the clock. Zero Storm's gonna need a hit like this, yes. That's gonna make it so even if Hydran goes down, Bessie Dizzy will not get all her life back, and is still in a tough spot here against the Hydran.
Good roll there just to get out of that situation from the cross-up roll there. Even though you rolled away from Hydran there, it's still better than getting clipped and eating a donut super.
Oh my gosh,
Should have been a
in
good
and out.
call.
I love that backdash, that was great. Okay. Guard break too far though, nice backdash again. And ooh, not gonna catch, but they're getting chipped. Jump City hits, the trade, the big win, and Zero Storm's Hydran doing the damn thing. I love it.
Okay. Shermie here. I think this is a newer character that Dizzy's been working on here. I don't really see her Shermie that much. Ooh! Stormbringer. One more touch should do it. Oh, no, that could have been really bad. Into a state jump OS there. That was definitely an OS, but it looks like Zero Storm messed up there on the roll punish. Oh. Yeah, you can definitely tell Bessie Dizzy was starting to get a little flustered there. Okay, we're moving on to game 3 here. It looks like Zero Storm fired back with his own OCV here. He really went back and said, "Okay, you want to play? I'll play."
Yeah, not a bad idea switching to the Hydran to play some games. But now we're back to the guessing game. Let's see what we do here. Back to the order select. So now it's just another roll of the dice. The Shermie though, I like this pick. Always having Shermie
Back to the same order though. So
Yeah.
worst case, this is an opportunity for Bessie Dizzy to kind of bring it together, breathe a little bit. Let's just bring it all the way back. Yeah, I think the Rio is going to be pivotal here. If the Rio can do his job against the Hydran and knock out the Hydran, it's going to be much easier for Bessie Dizzy here. Like you said, this is definitely... it is very clear that Bessie Dizzy is showing the most trouble against Hydran here. Ooh, let that DP rip, but no... But not a super solid punish from Zero Storm coming in here.
Alright. Oh, and again.
Huge!
Again, we saw that again. Seeing the jump, you feel like I can anti-air. EX Moonslash is fast. It can do the job, but just doesn't work out. And this corner is just a huge trap here. Can't even escape it safely. That big risk on the jump forward, but at the very least, you're out of there. Oh, chance.
Oh no, Bessie Dizzy, no! No!
Ooh, I like this. Even setting the Shadow Strike just to get extra damage. Didn't have meter for a super, but it actually puts a lead in Zero Storm's side. Oopsie.
She messes with the group chat we're in before she picked the team. Alright, Rio, you gotta do this. It's all you, buddy. Order select for the mind games, but it's the same order.
There you go. All right, but here, this is big for Bessie Dizzy here. She got rid of the hider. That was like the demon, right? Ooh, no confirm off the EX Sunredskin there. But that's okay. Rio kind of has done her job. At this point, I think Bessie Dizzy just wants to go ahead and just play it, get as much damage as he can off the Shune, and let the real star of the show come in.
All right, we'll see what happens here, though.
Oh, good
Extra
fireball.
credit's always nice, though. Time's running low. Gotta be careful here if you're Zero Storm. If you don't get rid of Rio fast, you're gonna have a really, really weak Shune. Nice punish on the roll forward. Challenging this character is actually might be to Zero Storm's detriment. One small combo will do it. The DP's gonna whiff. Let's try.
Yeah, Bessie Dizzy's trying to take advantage of the fact that even though Rio is definitely is minus, I think believe like -4 off the fireball at that range, Zero Storm is not doing it. Is not punishing that fireball there. You can punish Rio if they just do point blank C fireball, but for some characters it's hard to do. Oh no! Reset. Oh, counter!
Hey, down you go! Bong!
No resets here.
Oh, had a chance for a full combo. A close C could have been big. Zero Storm not going to get much chances like that anymore, so has to, yeah, dig deep. Not going to be enough.
This is match point for player one.
Oh, that's I was hoping Bessie Dizzy was gonna punish that C rush punch there. It's if it's spaced remotely, even like half decently, it's safe, but it is minus. But there are chances where you can punish Shune for doing that. Oh, couple of stray hits here didn't quite meet their mark, and the amazing crouch C from Iori here, hitting from the back.
All right, though, what comes from it, though? Angel's still pretty healthy in this situation. Those crouch C's, though, from Bessie Dizzy were a little bit of her detriment early on. Gotta be careful not to whiff too hard, or else Iori's gonna take it to task. Again, try to do it just so slow. Not a very weak crouch C. Extra credit. Now just needs one more jump. Just gonna run up, grab. Nice.
Neither side is giving an inch.
However, this is Shermie Anchor. This is where it very easily can be just a two-touch situation here. This is Shermie at her absolute scariest.
Yo,
here.
AG42, thanks for the raid. We are just finishing up our VOD quarterfinals of our beginner intermediate KOF 15 tournament. So stay tuned, where we're gonna get winners finals up next.
Oh, I'm liking these anti-airs here. They're coming in clutch here. And for Zero Storm, he's playing it super patiently here. You can tell Bessie Dizzy's trying to make something happen. Oh,
Oh, the fireworks! That'll do! Iori sending off Bessie Dizzy with the final blast as Iori Yagami cleans up house. And again, Angel just, it's a do or die character, like you mentioned. It's once you get going, the party starts, but a lot of difficult characters to do that against on the side of Zero Storm's side, like the Shune, did what they could, but it came down to like the Hider and the Iori really managing to kind of stop the character in her tracks. So nothing, nothing to do it, but it just happens like when you're playing on
Well,
like
game
that.
3, the Hider definitely got shut down by the Rio there. Which good stuff there, Dizzy. You played that matchup better than I've probably seen you play that matchup. Good stuff. I would say the only thing I would say is I think there's still stuff like obviously there's stuff like be mindful of, like if you get a jump D or any jump normal, be ready for the EX Sunredskin if possible. Just because it's free damage and it can lead you into some nice situations with Rio. Parry. If you're dealing with someone who's fireball, since you're gonna have to make if you're gonna play the slow march in, slowly walking in, you might as well get extra bar for doing it too. And depending on the fireball, if they throw like a heavy fireball, which means more recovery if it whiffs, you could, depending if you're in the range, you could parry and then EX Tatsu right after and punish them for throwing a fireball. Just something to consider, experiment with that, and then that could help you against the Hider as well. Really, the last thing I saw there was just, I could tell you were definitely getting antsy. You were trying your absolute hardest to open up the Iori there. But usually in these anchor matches, usually it comes down to the person who just overextends just a little bit is enough to cause you to lose. Where it's like light in max mode. So just be mindful that when you're playing at that anchor, just try to keep a level there. Watch your full jump ins because you were definitely getting anti-aired a lot there because you were definitely trying to get that. It felt like you were fishing for that jump C with Shermie there, and you were trying to get the hit that puts Zero Storm into that 2-touch situation. So, but good stuff, Dizzy. You play real well. I'm definitely want to see more. You did absolutely nothing to be ashamed of there. You played real well. You'll get him next time.
So we're gonna have to wait a few minutes for the next match. So I wanted to talk about Boston Blue Beach episode. Boston Blue Beach episode is a regional being run out of Boston by the Boston Blue Beat team. They run online brackets for BBCF and Plus R and Uni as well as their monthlies, where they run a ton of different games. But they are running KOFXV there, and this is going to be in Boston. August 10th through 11th, and it's going to be really hype, and I'm going to be there, and I'm trying to get as many TMN players to go as possible. So if you live on the East Coast, or even if you don't live on the East Coast, you just want to hang out with some cool ass people, the people over at Thanktus and crew are the coolest people I know in the scene, and they're running a ton of different games, including King of Fighters. It's going to be really super fun, and you should definitely come out because you get to meet me. This is the only tournament I'm going to out of state for the rest of the year. So please come and meet me because it'll be fun. Let me get Toddy in here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely be paying close attention to Boston Blue Beat there. We're hoping we get some good matches, not in just KOF, but I mean that lineup looks nice. I'm not gonna lie. There's some
that
cool,
was not what I meant to
cool
link.
games coming out here.
I disregard the video of a hamster. But yeah,
No,
they're running Grand Theft
perceive it.
Fantasy versus Rising, Street Fighter 6, Under Night in Birth, Sailor Moon. The fighting game is very popular there, so they're running that. Tekken 8,
God.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Melty Blood Actress Again, Current Code, Melty Blood Type Lumina, Blaze Blue Central Fiction, King of Fighters 15, Guilty Gear Exert, Guilty Gear Plus R, and Guilty Gear Strive. It's gonna be really fun, and I think their prices just went up, but they're gonna go up again. So if you wanna get them while they're more cheap than they used to be, let them know.
All right. Who we got next up on the stream here? We got winner. Are we doing winner spawns?
Toddy and no, Effort needed a little bit of time. He was in the middle of something, so we're gonna get Toddy versus Zero for loser semis.
I'm gonna get a drink while we wait for that. I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
Yeah, more water.
Don't worry, we'll hold down the fort here. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. This is where the two losers run Titans are meeting up against each other. Only one of them is going to make it to losers finals here. Oh, it's going to be a tough one here. Toddy Strike. Another TMN veteran. We've seen him make no stranger to these losers runs. Well, maybe tonight will be the night where he goes ahead and goes all the way. Whereas Zero Storm also putting in the work on that Shune. It's been showing, it's been doing some work, but really the MVP has been the Hydern.
Select stage.
This is where it counts. Loser semis, KOF15 at TMN. Let's get it. Oh, big think on the stage here. Okay.
Nothing will stop this show.
Okay. So both players starting off with a fairly standard order here. Nothing too crazy here. All right, Shune point, Kula point. Let's see it work here. No whip this time. Okay. Let me see what Toddy's cooking here. All right, aerial, low confirm. Drops the low confirm. That's huge. But thankfully, it's only a point, so you're not gonna get that much damage here. Yup, safe jump into throw, OS. More nooch, more nooch. Zero Storm trying to make his way in with these air dashes here. Ooh, drops to confirm though. Oh, good punish on the guard cancel roll. It looks like Zero Storm tried to make something happen here. Ooh, good use of stand A there. You don't see that often. Alright, heavy DP. Good anti-air hop check from Zero Storm here. Oh, catches the roll. Guard cancel. I like the offensive guard cancel roll. Putting Toddy in the corner. Toddy tries DP to stop the air movement here. Fortunately, he doesn't get punished. Throw. Crouch B's into no confirm. Ooh, the dash punch. There's the light confirm that Zero Storm needed here to close out the point war here.
Reach for the top. Ready? Go!
Good block on the cross up there from Zero Storm. Ready for the Sylvie cross up. And goes for meaty lights. Good stuff. Toddy firing right back.
Round 3. Ready? Go!
Okay. Ooh, nice. Good light confirm from Toddy Strike here. Going for light DP. Roll, meaty jump A. Into a short hop jump C. Look at the damage coming in from Toddy here. Oh, misses the fireball setup. Ooh, drops the counter hit confirm off the anti-air there. This is still an Iori, could be an Iori round here. One good hit is all he needs. Ooh, there it is, Scum Gale. Tries to go for the safe jump there, but looks like he just did a 4-hop. Fireball. Ooh, there's the counter hit confirmed. Safe jump. Ooh, mistimes it and gets DP for his troubles. Okay. Now we're down to the hydrant here. Still very doable here. Toddy does not have a lot of health to work with here. Oh, what a jump on the fireball. This is going to be huge damage. Meter dump? Nope, just go ahead and take the DP. Oh! Too many good hits, but didn't get a confirm on either hit. Oh, that should be it. And that's gonna be it. Toddy Strike taking over that game phenomenally with his Sylvie there. Okay. Let's see if we're gonna see a switch here. Oh, we're gonna go straight into member selection there.
Select members. Witness the dawning of a new era.
And we're gonna probably see a change. Maybe we might see the geese come in. Not to see on this one. This is actually. I don't think the Shune didn't do too bad there. I just didn't. Definitely kind of felt like it was a little scrambling at the end there. The Hydrant didn't really get to play that much though. That was the real big thing, is that Zero Storm kind of got ran over by Toddy's Sylvie.
Select order.
Yashiro this time. Okay. Interesting choice.
All right. So how did game 1 go?
Toddy kind of took it pretty convincingly with his Sylvie there. We saw Shune on point kind of do okay against Gula, but you could kind of tell it was definitely a little shaky there. It wasn't like oh, I was holding my own. It was like, ooh, this could be. If Toddy was more on point with his hit confirms, it could have been a very different story with Gula Shune. So I think that prompted the switch to Yashiro instead of Shune.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
All right.
Oh,
Slide on
immediate
round
round starts sliding into a grab, and Toddy's just out the gate. It is time to party because you do not want Yashiro to do that. Yashiro, such a fun character. I love that. You know, he is like a love letter to 15. Always in and out of the meta, and just always a great pick.
He's always just kind of like, ever since he got buffed in one of the first patches of the game, he's always just been a solid contender. He's never quite out of it. He's just a really good character. He plays KOFXV really well. Ooh, big punish coming in from Zero Storm. Cross up. Oh no, same side. I guessed wrong.
Yeah, everyone got mixed. Yep. I remember though Beta Yashiro being just such a menace, which is why he came out like so nerfed at the start because he was so good out the gate. But then back to kind of his usual antics. Not as strong as the earliness, but still a great force, right? Great buttons. Anti-air's ready to go. Has the armor DP, right? So much safe pressure as well. But Sylvie though, Toddy is one of the marquee characters on Toddy's side.
Still doable though. Hell, like Yashiro was on the winning team at the World Championship, so like, Yashiro can definitely do it here. But unfortunately, wasn't enough there. Toddy kind of running over that regular Yashiro there. He wants to see that Iori. Jump C. Good hit confirm.
DP, extra credit. And now you're in jail. 2 bars, but the challenge though. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Iori damage! Look at that damage! White. Ooh, what a trade in the light TP. Nice! Again! Love the corner control from Zero Storm here. That was immaculate!
Everything about that. The one shot in the corner there into the coast-to-coast combo. Finding that sweep is like the last little like cherry on top, and it's a 3-bar Ash at the very least. So Ash can be unleashed here. Thing is though, doing it twice against 2 characters is expensive and tricky. So let's see.
Ooh. Love the dancing and the dance these guys are playing here. They're both with him, and they're just dancing just outside of each other's ranges here. Oh, big.
Hey, minimize what you got to spend, right? Great combo, great damage here. It's gonna have 3 bars potentially going into the Hydran matchup. The skip to my fireball. Small shot there. Zero Storm putting heavy pressure, but oh, that's a big activation.
Oh.
2, 3, knockdown is good. I like it. The crossover, the taco time. And now Zero Storm ready to close the shop for the day. At least to go 1-1. Aye!
Okay, we'll take it. Still not quite ideal. I would think the best case scenario is having 4 bars with Ash, just because that usually, if you have 4 bars, that usually means that's usually a dead character if your execution's on point. Nice slash kick. Moon slash, no cross ups here. Ooh, what a trade in the jump CDs. Oh, that. Okay, I had to hold my breath there. I wasn't sure that was gonna kill.
But now, like, what do you do? Toddy needed the 1 shot, but it ain't gonna get it. Sliced up and knocked out. That's a 1-1 though, and a good like a return of fortune on the side over here of Zero Storm, and again just being able to do some fun stuff with the Iori and the Yashiro. Like everybody in the squad like pulled their weight. That's what you can. That's the best you can hope for sometimes.
Ooh. Okay, can we see it? Now we have a game here. This is very much, both players are adapting pretty well. We're starting to see kind of the player matchup kind of come out now. This is going to be really good. I'm expecting fireworks in this game 3 here.
I mean, there is an Iori, so fireworks is on the menu, and here we go.
True. Okay, find some nooch. Alright, good jump C. Good air-to-airs coming in from Zero Storm here. Tiny Strike is just definitely trading a lot on these air-to-airs here. Oh, no conversion off the CD wall splat.
Does it again though. Doesn't want to use the X's yet, and actually pretty smart. Could have spent the resources for some good damage in a knockdown like the OTG. DP. Stun is good too. Goddamn. Oh, regular Yashiro. He's not usually the kind of guy that I think about nickels and dimes. He's more like quarters and half dollars, but
Yeah,
it works out.
getting hit by any of Yashiro's like confirms just feels bad. Like it hurts. He gets the right hit like off of far C, close C, even off of like his life, like off of crouch A, still hurts, especially if it has half a bar.
Good damage. Oh, but the EXDP, the Arbor is catching through and chase down's imminent. Important here too is Zero Storm staying pretty grounded, and I like that too as we've seen how well Toddy is aware for these like anti-airs. Wow, the CD counter hit actually working. Really rare to see from Sylvie, but it hit so deep. That was cool.
Good counter hit confirmed from Toddy there. That was just on point. And you're coming in there with, although at a meter deficit, it's still even in health. Plus frames. Ooh, the counter hit confirmed. Yep. Zero Storm's getting a read on when Toddy likes to rehop here. Get the backdash here. Zero Storm's making amazing adaptations here. Oh, the low!
Nice. You wanted fireworks, you're getting it.
That's a dead Sylvie. That's a dead Sylvie.
Yeah, no matter what. Follow up. No.
Yep.
Even saving the bar, not going for the one full bar for like the second part of that super, just knowing the OTG would do it. Super duper clean, everything.
That was super smart by Zero Storm. Good recognition.
Ready?
All right, back at it again. It is DE Ori with full life and a hydrant sitting in the wings. Crouch C just slapping her across the face, and this is hard. Toddy just getting opened up. Big fireworks.
Oh my god, look at that damage.
Oh, and the empty low stealing the corner. The big whiff, but it's okay.
Oh my goodness. Toddy must be feeling the pressure right now.
No, it's rough. That'll do it though. 2-1. The little Iori fireball and just Zero Storm. As soon as I came back, looks like just turned it up and brought the heat with like all the members of the team. Is just, you know, it's always kind of rough when an opponent just happens to be guessing or making the right plays, and like your decisions don't like add up or really bear fruit. That's just kind of how it goes sometimes, especially when you have an even matchup. But that's like the explosiveness of the team that you see on the side of Zero Storm, as they're so able to like really do so much off of errant hits and maximize that, whereas like Toddy's team, it's a little bit harder to get the ball rolling because like either the normals are a little bit stubbier or the damage might not be so high until we get like to the later part of the team.
Yeah, also sometimes it all comes down to like the lack of offensive options here. We see it more with Ash, because like once it comes down to it, like when Toddy has the life lead, when it's Ash, it's good. Like life is good. You know, he's playing zoning. He's forcing him to make a mistake here. He's the one kind of dictating the pace of the match. But when he has to make the play, when he has to be the playmaker there, that's where kind of Ash kind of struggles there. He has a hard time kind of putting that opening up there. In terms of just like kind of player specific stuff there, Toddy, I think the big thing that was really just getting you killed was kind of your rehop timing there. It was definitely getting pretty linear on when you actually were going for a rehop and trying to buy your pressure back. Be a little more open to play more grounded, or to try to just kind of not always take your turn back and just kind of go back, reset back to neutral, just kind of see what they like to do. Because if they whiff a crouch C there, then man, go for it. Not make him eat shit for it. But outside of that, you played well, Toddy. It just comes. Sometimes it should be a Hydrant or an Iori round where you just get clipped. And you're like, well, there goes 50% of my bar in my life.
Absolutely. Always a rough little showing when that happens. But hey, there's always next time. Leading up to our next match, Effer versus Yitsus. So we have our winners finals. Finally, they try to get this going early, but now we're ready to start the party right at the correct time.
Yeah. And depending on how this goes, right? Like it could be very much like, you know, your Efra going into this pretty confidently, because hopefully they didn't play a full set, because man, that would suck. Yeah, especially for Yitzhak or Efra, if one of them gets to download another, then it's like then you're entering winners finals with like, you know, just that bug in there. You're beyond playing the character match. You're already playing against Efra, or you're playing against Yitzhak now. You're not playing against Oh Shermie, or you're playing against Iori.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
All right, here we go.
All right,
Back
party time.
Both
First-
jump back CD. That's the most like KOF15 thing I've ever seen.
Hell yeah. So it is first of 3. We're gonna go full distance here potentially. It is KOF. The last thing a KOF TO ever wants to see is a reset. But this is just winners finals. We'll see if it goes the distance. But already, double
Oh my
taco
god,
time.
the taco stand!
Not even Tuesday.
What the? I rarely ever see that jump CD cross up. Oh my god, this is already crazy.
Yeah, they are brawling. Again, Oh Shermie's the quote unquote zoner, and right now it's just a big fight.
Yeah, efforts just running away with the life lead here. Trying to outzone the zoner here, but guess what? Yitzhak just makes that crucial mistake there, and Efra's like, okay, I'm just wait for you to do something, and you did, and get thrown.
Round 2. Ready? Go!
Oh, good anti-air coming in from Yitzhak. Does not let Efra try to just get a free taco here.
Open the trap. At the start, you can get rid of the Ori relatively quick, like with the close A. I like that. Short and sweet, and just using like most close A's leading into a bigger combo are always nice. If you hit them, most close normals afterwards will get a full sequence. So it's a good safe option if you want to just assert some plus frames.
All right, here we go. We'll probably hopefully see some more Terry here, because I don't think we got to see that much Terry in some of Efra's other matches here.
Like, Terry's like the guard break king. He loves getting close, putting a lot of guard pressure, and if he gets a big break, it's a lot of damage. Fardizo didn't activate. That was like the staple of launch Terry. Fardi max mode into just you're dead.
I still argue that's still like part of his bread and butter. Oh my goodness!
Did not roll though. You have to guard. If you guard cancel roll before the super actually comes out, you get the punish. Throw. Nice try. Anyone's game still. I mean, all this meter on Chizuru. I'd like to see you be able to spend a little bit of it. You can't take it with you, even though you get a free bar. But burn knuckle punish, nice.
Yes, that was too close.
Hey, look how much meter she got back for that 1EX. Oh, so good. DPs or some certain finishers, especially DPs, give you back so much bar, using it in those kind of combos so good.
Okay, what we're gonna really see here, I'm not really like I haven't seen that much Efra play, but it definitely seems like people are getting caught off guard by his Gonets here. Now whether or not if that's his best character, it probably is, just because I would think usually you don't.
Yeah, Gonets is his name.
Okay,
Gonets is the one he puts on his as his character on the. I have you put one character, not all, like your entire team, and that's the character he puts.
Oh god, I wouldn't imagine you trying to commission 3 separate characters.
Big grab. Here we go. Now you're in the tricky situation with all those teleports. How goofy he looks when he runs, and you think he's doing something else. Oh, no good. That's not gonna be able to kill, but it's gonna set up a situation of one-touch game.
All right, overhead, ready to block it.
Nicely done. Best part about this character is everyone says his name differently.
Yes, I've heard Gaynitz, I've heard Genitz, I'm pretty sure the proper pronunciation is Gonets, or
which is fine and dandy, but he will always be Genitz in my heart.
Right. Everyone says
And in my mouth. Phrasing.
Go nuts. All right.
You know what that is? That is true.
Oh my God. All right, game 2.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
All right, let's see if we can stop Efra's from going on a rampage this time. Game 2 here. Solid pressure coming in. No punish on the Rekka though from Yitsus here.
It's always scary though. You never know if the second or third one are gonna come out, so you're always everyone's gonna be hesitant about it. Okay, Kokuyo. Pretty violent start, but Efra just kind of riding the wave. Chanso, nice damage. Lock him down. Set it up. Good roll away. That was a good read on that.
Oh. Okay, take your damage where you can. Oh, good read on the guard cancel roll there.
Oh, the punish. Not enough to kill. There's the punish finally.
There we go.
Second Rekka a lot easier to punish than the first one, and recognized there wasn't going to be the follow-up to it, so good commitment there.
Yeah, you're more likely to get the punish there because you're more minus on the second Rekka. So it makes sense why people don't always go for the first Rekka because there's always that chance they just commit a little bit more. They're a lot less likely to commit once they do the second Rekka.
Absolutely. Close C, yeah, that's a cleanup. Bet one, like, you know, great best starter you're gonna get from him. 2 hits, easy hit confirm, and Terry damage is of course just absolutely bonkers.
Okay, here we go. Can we? All right, let's see if Eustace can still work some magic here with the Chizuru. Big jump in. No confirm off the light there, but we're back to neutral.
All right, nice start though. CD into more pressure, and again the guard damage is so strong here on the side of Terry. If you let him go unchecked, and the Shadow Strike, oh my gosh. Teaser. Do it again.
Oh, he's got those. He's got those. Let's go.
Trying anything to stop this. Jump runs into the crowd. Jump D. Could have been a full combo on side of effort to kill, but instead just going to be in a situation where a throw or a single hit can really just finish the job here on this Chizuru sitting out the long. Oh gosh.
Oh,
okay, chance.
Good. Chance time. Oh, okay. This is huge. This is huge.
Nice block in the overhead. Still taking damage, but the throw's going to do it. Yeah. Nicely done.
Not the worst situation to be in. You did take away quite a bit of health from Terry, and you only got like 24 seconds left on the clock. Not gonna get a lot of health back. A little more than I thought, but you know, going into this as the Wong, not too shabby. Ooh, that's plus. Hard knockdown. There you go. Good neutral jump CD. Doesn't get the safe jump though.
Mr. Bogard, oh my gosh, running into it. This is a lot of just free damage. Clean jump, clean finish. Boom. You are not okay. That's up 2-0 for Efra.
I saw what Yitsus was doing. If he timed that crouch C just a little bit later, he would have gotten the counter hit, and that would have been a full conversion. Sometimes the best thing to do in that situation is just do stand A, and that's just going to be faster, and you're more likely going to hit. You're going to hit there. But yeah, definitely that Long's crouch C is a weird anti-air because she can low profile. She lowers her hurt box doing it, even though it's not that big of an anti-air. So you have to kind of adjust your anti-air timing to it, just because she goes so low, and so you have to time it a little bit later in your opponent's jump bar to actually truly get an anti-air off it.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the tricky thing about that anti-air. It's not easy to use. Okay, so we're switching to Dolores here. All right, I don't think we've seen. Yeah, we're
Dolores is such a Yitsus character. I've never seen him play her, but that's such a Yitsus character.
You know, I kind of agree. She a baddie.
I was about to say, I was like, yeah, she's a bad one.
By that merit alone, it's a Yitsus character. Okay, so we're gonna see Chizuru more on point here, which I think is personally the right call here. It seems that whenever Chizuru seems to be on stage, it seems the Chizuru does good work against Efros Iori.
Tell us about though, because I mean, again, Chizuru. I like it because Iori has the buttons to kind of fight back. Chizuru's got every little thing there, but the damage is gonna come from like just having an EX. They both are like kind of locked and loaded here. This is a big chance. Spend what you can. You're not gonna get a seal, but I mean the damage is still really good, and the punish even better.
Okay, that's right. We tech those throws. Sweep. Ooh, what a trade. Using those clones, wall them out.
Punish. Yep. I like it. One more will do. And yeah, crouch see the goat. Good, just build up that wall. You know, build up a little bit of meter so you can get your game plan going. That's always the hard part, right? Being able to kind of brawl it out or make the time where you can get just that one little resource you need to find your damage and start dictating the pace. Run up, crouch. Okay. We saw a lot of run-ups getting kind of jumped in on, and it's a tricky spot. I want you two to be a little more cautious, but so far, crouching A is preemptively anti-airing, but getting a big combo here. Pretty good for Ephra. She did? I think she did.
Yeah, very much. Okay. Ephra firing back on all cylinders with his Terry here.
Alright, here we go. Dolores now, let's see what she can do here. She's got a tall task ahead of her as the rest of the team is kind of falling on the wayside early on.
Oh! Tried to go ahead and snatch his soul with that command grab. Oh, good punish, good punish. Another empty jump throw. Again! He was going for it. I felt it in his bones. I felt it in his bones. Alright. V throw.
Ooh, command grab! There's the command. I like it. And now we're just setting up a good situation. I'll guard cancel roll backwards. Now we're just spinning the bar to stay defensive, and I like that option. Just really using the resources well. Close C, the two-piece. Nicely done.
This is match point for player 2.
That was immaculate there from Yeezus there. Just the empty jump, the empty neutral jump into just, oh, you pressed a button, you hold this.
Okay, the cross-up jump B. I like it.
Shouts to Benjamin Maru.
Crouching Genet's hidden damage. That was chunky. And now we're at like pretty much actually, I want to say a great spot, but uh-oh.
That was a well-timed shatter strike there.
The scaling being lowered on the Shatter Strike combo is helping though, because that used to do a lot more. And right now, let's see, Ephra finally on the back foot has a bar to kind of bring this back, but still a tall order. They're using their good movement and their fundamentals to kind of keep their space and be tricky, working well, but Yeezus only needs like one more close hit. Unfortunately, it's not going to find it here.
Thanks for the raid, y'all. Boston Bluebee, I was just watching it on my other monitor. Thanks for raiding us. We are getting into the last couple matches of our beginner and intermediate King of Fighters 15 tournament, so please enjoy.
Oh, just a clean jump D, but no combo. That could have been it. You just wasn't ready for the confirm. And this is G-Nets with some bar. Trying to check those little cute stuff. The Rekkas. It's not just Iori that gets to play this cute game. Here we go. Nice grab. This comeback is imminent. You gotta be careful.
Oh, don't combo now, you.
Oh no! That's dead. Oh wait,
Not quite.
not quite.
Oh! Alright, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Yeah, there we go.
Wow,
There we go.
by inches, that close C comeback saving the bacon here, as it was just one touch away. I mean, you had to use the EX's G-Nets there since you were so far away out of the corner, so it didn't have like a super, couldn't maximize the damage, so just a little bit more bar could have been enough to finish it. So just you got to be thanking your lucky stars if you are Yitsus that you're getting this other chance here, because I got really dicey.
Okay.
すぐ楽にしてやる
All right. Good adaptation for Yusuf there. That was definitely a close one, but I think the concept and the strategy has proven effective. At least against the Iori point here. The Chizuru is doing work until you get grabbed. Okay.
I love it. This is a little bit of patience and this hesitation and Efra's like movement, which is like kind of tricky because everyone expects everyone to like go on in all the time. So you kind of see that like kind of like that hesitation to force a reaction. I love this like.
There's definitely some respect
play style.
happening. There's definitely some respect happening between these players right now. They're definitely. We are entering the deeper layer. We are. Ooh. Okay, keeping it simple.
Quebec reps, go kill. Nicely done. Not enough to kill yet. Give me one more to cross up jump CD, because of course not. Why
That was
not?
nasty.
That was gross.
Disgusting.
Yeah, normally
Do we have any other
stuff like
synonyms?
that. Normally they don't, but
Icky, no good, yucky, disgusting.
There you go. That's good. Solid.
okay. Nice. Okay. Yeah, definitely some respect there. He's just kind of. Oh, he tried. Effort tried something really nasty.
Oh my
there.
goodness. Nice punish. And I think that's been a thing that Efra's done a lot is forward rolls, either to get into the opponent or past it. He uses a bit more than most people, so he's gotten punished for it somewhat, but right now is just happy to just to run through Dolores. It's not even. It's a tough spot.
Ooh, trip guard. Level 1. That's gonna be a dead Iori.
You've just summoned James Chen and Gibby to your doorstep. Be careful saying trip guard. Anti-air.
Oh, that was a trip guard there. That was 100% a trip guard. Oh, there we go. Good. Good response to the crack shoot. Tries to snatch his soul again with his man grab. Nice. Protect.
Okay, more simple light pressure here, as just Yitsus just slowly bringing this back again. Gets the landing recovery on Terry and nice damage.
Look at that combo. Get your soul snatched, son. Oh, okay. Oh, big shadow strike. That might be a dead Dolores. Nope.
Adios.
Only their anchor remains.
Okay, it's down to Yeesus Luong here. Okay, good throw tech. Jump in. Another immaculate throw tech. That 4D throwing, it controls a good chunk of space there. It is just a stop sign. Oh, big. Probably could have not spent the extra bar there, but you know what? A kill is a kill.
All right. This is a great spot for Efra. One character away to remove Luong from the building. And already it's going to be tricky. They're running forward. That's been kind of like Yitsus's main game plan. I'm just going to dash in, hope for the best. A close CD, though, it's going to be a great way to start things off, but jumps the combo.
Oh, no punish on the Shadow Strike. The catch. Nice, good roll. Do not, yeah. Definitely, Efra's ready for these cross-ups that Luong is trying to present here. Nice. Oh, the cross.
Big grab. Anyone's
I
game
think
still.
if those jump Ds were, oh, that might be it.
This should be it.
Yeah.
Potentially.
No, kill. No.
No. Overhead.
Okay.
That was kind of like Yitsus has used overhead activation plenty of times. Maybe just being cute with it. I don't know. But hey, whatever gets you the win, you got it.
It's just you're raising my blood pressure, dude. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that, man. That was stressful. I thought that was holy crap.
Select order.
Vermilion. If it's three, don't let. Okay, so don't let the 3v3 kind of character, like picking 3 characters, be kind of intimidate you. The KOF is a system-based game. It's actually the characters in these games are a lot less complicated than you think than they are. Outside of a few outliers, but once you learn the game and kind of get a handle on like at least 1 or 2 characters, then you can put together everyone else's game plan together, because there's a lot of overlap between characters in KOF. So don't let any of that. It's not like a tag fire where you have to worry about team composition or anything like that. Team composition in this game is not that important compared to other 3v3 games. So don't let that scare you away. Absolutely give this game a shot.
Alright, party time's imminent. Final game here in this set. We're getting down to the wire in Winners Finals as expected. Efra had an early start, but right now is just trying to stay in control here with him getting some good damage to kick things off.
This is definitely a, okay. Oh,
no Shatter Strike. I like it.
Dark Shoot. Tries to catch the rollback.
Guard Crush, the Terry Bogard special. We finally saw one. That's usually his main go-to. Yitsus had the bar to push away. Well, maybe not. You probably got the bar getting hit up the last time, so just could not escape that situation.
Yeah. There, I was hoping Yitsus would you have to kind of pay close attention to your guard gauge there. Efra was definitely doing a lot of block strings there. He wasn't trying to open you up with like traditional strike throw or frame traps. He was just trying to crank that guard gauge. Actually, there you could have guard cancel roll there.
Okay, nice extension. Any extra damage is great damage, and now the party is continuing here for Efra as Yitsus is trying to stop the bleeding. And I mean, has the resources here, just has not been able to catch like the landing of Terry like they did earlier. And just not getting any kind of, even a small hit.
Yeah,
that's a small hit.
Proving to be very difficult. Oh, there's the trip guard.
Let's go. Anywhere juggle?
enough.
Nicely done. Hey, okay.
Okay. Still doable. You're gonna get a decent chunk back. You're gonna be looks like Yitsus is gonna be like in the 50 to 60% range right now. Just about 70%. No, just under 60%. Ooh, big jump in.
Hey, cash out. Dolores, say goodnight, queen. Boom.
Not enough.
Little pixel.
Oh, I think
At this point, though, it's tough. You need like a Hail Mary. There's one, though. I guess you need a little more than that.
Another command grab.
Oh, the roll for the punish. I like it.
Drops it.
And then the close range. I appreciate the run forward, but yeah, Efra was a little bit aware of it at that point and managed like to barely squeak that out.
Round 4. Ready? Go!
Ooh. Right here, big hit coming in from Jesus. Goes and cashes out for level 1. You don't really get some OP here. Not a safe jump at least. There we go. Sweet. Rolls just does not want to be a part of there. Ooh, what a catch on the rollback.
Oh, try to chase. Oh, the jump of the big whiff on the crouch steam. That's the tough part. The full range, like, even outside of that, there was not really much chance of that crouch D hitting, so just getting blessed by it. Tough spot. You're already still waiting in the wings. That's the tough part here. As good as a shot as you just have potentially if they get units out, it's still a whole new character at the end of it. Hey, the low catches the ankles, and
Yeah.
all right, we have a chance.
That was the mix I was talking about between doing dash and low Geki there. I think Efra was waiting for the dash to come in to go ahead and be ready for the throw, and he was like, all right, I'm just going to mash. Oh, tries to get the trip guard there. No dice, though. No confirm off of Efra until he gets this big hit here. Not enough to kill.
Ooh, a Hail Mary crouch C, but the second one's going to trade, and Efro with the 3-2 gets to grand finals winner's side. One more inch closer to graduation and looking extra sharp, despite it going to the 5th game. So got a little shaky near the end there, but I always appreciate a full set.
Yeah, good stuff there to Yitzis there. There's not a whole lot I can really say that they were doing wrong there. It was just or anything that could be improved upon there. Really it just comes down to there, if you have the bar there, Yitzis, if it means taking a character or winning the match, spend it. Don't. I know that I think that last game, like game 3 or 4, where you did the Cito into C cans, where you had the bar to kill and you opted just to go for the overhead max mode confirm. I'm wondering if that was just a drop on your end. I hope that was, because if that wasn't, you were playing with fire there. So just be mindful when you're in the anchor match. If you have the bar, spend it. Don't. If it means a character dead, it's always worth. If you kill a character, you get more health back. The more health back you get, the more meter you can possibly get.
All right. So we're starting to wind down here. Just a couple of matches to seal the deal on tonight, and now we're going to see our losers finals.
All right, here we go. Okay, now that Zero Storm has some time to rest here, but Zero Storm might be a little cold here since he's been waiting for a little bit. He's just probably really itching to get that run back on Efra here. We'll see if it happens, though. Actually, now that I think about it, have Zero Storm and Yitzis played it in bracket before? I don't know if I've seen these guys play in bracket against each other yet.
Yeah, I couldn't say.
Select stage. Nothing will stop this show.
Okay. So it looks like we're going back to the Oshermi here. Zero Storm opting to stay and go with the Yashiro here, because it seems like the Shune just... I think it's more just like the Shune still probably is a little rough around the edges. Like, I've seen him in the early rounds, the Shune was fine, but it wasn't doing the work it probably that Zero Storm wanted to do. So,
Round 1.
So I'm thinking the Yashiro is definitely a decent choice. It's been working. Oh my god, the freaking disjoint. Jump
Hell
A.
yeah.
Such a good button.
Oh, Chancellor. Okay, now this could be kind of war of attrition, right? Yitz's team, very unique in a lot of ways, and Zero Storm's team just wants to get the party started. A lot of good tools to do so, but Yitsu's doing a good job of keeping it out and just caging the beasts.
Oh,
Until.
that's really huge. Opts to not spend the bar there. Ooh. Yeah,
And
tries to
Nani
call-
tells me, yeah. Oh, Yashiro just could not get an inch, could not take a mile, will not collect $200. Oh, sure me. Just shut that down so cleanly. I'm really impressed.
Oh yeah. Okay, backdash fireball. Yep, the standard Iori round start. Big punish. Oh, drops the punish there. That can't feel good.
Oh, absolutely.
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, that's a dead Shurney. Or as what I would say, if 005 did like maybe a more max damage drop, but it's okay. At this point, he just needs a good clip. One good clip. Like that. That works. There you go.
Very nice. Iori is back in the saddle, back in the game. Doing his job pretty cleanly.
Okay.
For the top. Ready?
Can we see it?
Right though, yeah. Now the Chizuru though has been like such a good character here for Yitsus. As right now, the block DP is gonna mean so much, and then you try to reach, and then you're getting teached.
Oh, hang on. Man, some spaghetti might be happening here.
Oh my goodness! Wait a minute. Yori time. Almost had a chance. A great, very clutch crouch C.
Yeah, no. After playing its effort there, going for that taco shop there, Yitsus is ready for it. You got to be a little more creative with your taco subs there, unfortunately.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Oh, the sliding to Maximo there. All for it. Just to get that extra damage. Nice, good counterpoint there.
Big jump in. And look at this. Hydran in this corner, caged like an animal again, but a forward throw is going to set up a nice just safe pressure. Doesn't go for the safe bump, but still finds the crouch C, and the wheel spin should give so much life back. Yeah, I like it. You get max life back because you got the early kill. You get you got the finish with the life just regenning too. All of that just Stormbringer action. Just honestly, it put Zero Storm back in the saddle.
Ooh, good light confirm.
Okay, throw action. Gonna use that. Oh wait, never mind. Gonna turn it right back at you.
Throw. Yeah, good
I dig it.
Just get out of there. Just leave. Oh,
You can try.
oh,
You
there's
can
the
try.
overhead.
And you're gonna leave in a body bag. As game one going to Yitsu.
What a stellar
Okay.
fight! These two know how to rumble. Winner!
何も満たされない時間の無駄だったよね
But again, expect a good back and forth here. Two good players, two strong teams, and really hard to predict. I think Zero Storm's adaptations has been stellar. I think they lose like the early game, but then they make those like proper like adjustments in between sets, which is a very strong tool to have in short sets in first to twos and first to threes. First to threes being a little more stamina based compared to a first to two, but at least like a good combination of those like fundamentals can really shine through here. So let's see what it does for Zero Storm.
Oh, for sure here. I'm hoping to see kind of more. The big thing is just some of these confirmed to Alvin Yashiro. We're just not there. Hopefully we can get. The big thing is the Oshirin match can. Ooh, that's not good to see. Yeah, Zero Storm's trying too hard to take his turn back here. And he's just getting nickel and dimed. Oh no! Zero Storm. Oh, okay, we did not get punished here.
And there we go. Yitsus on a good start.
Yeah.
And like you mentioned, it was hard like the Yashiro getting going, right? The Yori carried the weight of Yashiro kind of left behind. But yeah, without if Yashiro would get a good start, that would help Zero Storm a lot more out. Just, having, of course, like the character advantage and just getting some bar too.
I can definitely tell that was a frustrating round for Zero Storm here. He's getting hit by a ton of just fireballs and just he's trying to force his way in and it's just not working. He's getting. I mean, look, he already lost 75% of his, like 90% of his health.
Yeah, there's nothing
around.
left. There is nothing there, even a thread to hold on to. And you know what? Oshirin gets all her life back because of everything playing out the way it is. There is just a Hydran and a dream.
Ooh! Oh, that could have been huge.
Dash roll forward. Gets punished though. Interesting.
There we go. Good pickup. Or we're still in this. Oh, the meaty didn't get the confirm though. That's sad.
Oh, here we go. Hydran gaming, but too far for the 6B to hit. And this is still a good chance for Sherman. 3 bars is frightening.
Okay, good crosser catch. There we go. Oh my goodness. Zero Storm Hydran proving that it will not buckle to the pressure here. Full health, almost has half a bar, so that's plenty to work with here. Throw. Okay,
Big
you
shot.
got the half bar. Cross up.
Oh, I like it. That's a start. Get a little. You don't. Yeah, you don't have the meter for bigger damage. Oh, and that's a hard knockdown. Doesn't get anything off of that. Just some guard damage, but man, could have been so much more.
That could have been really nasty.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no
Never
punish from Yeetsus there.
Yeah, trust situation. Yeah, so much recovery, more recovery on that air slasher than you expect. So it's a useful tool for Hyder, but one you can't rely on too heavily. There's the X though. Nice roll forward, no punish.
Oh, that should be a dead. Oh no! Drops everywhere. Okay. Oh, there it is. That should be the dead hydrant there. I'm not gonna lie. I was holding my breath a little bit. I'm like, oh wait, Zero Storm may have a chance here, but I think just the frustration just started to set in against the Oshirmi, and it just was like, oh.
It's losing two characters so handily. Like being at a one character deficit is one thing, but being at like just having only one character left, so not just two, but having like the one, having to make such a concerted effort to basically take out 3 in a row, not impossible, right? Because I mean, like the point character did it on the side of Yeetsus, but at the same time, it's just like Yeetsus already had the resources they needed, and it cascades even from there, as it's just so, it's just rough. But hey, I appreciate the attempt to bring it back, and has one more shot here, or 3 more shots, depending on how well they can play this through.
This is tournament point here. This is, back to the Shune on here. I think this is a good idea for Zero Storm to kind of just go back to character select, just recollect here. This is the point where you need to have a strong mental fortitude here. You cannot buckle now. This is where you have to lock in and start making some changes here. The Yashra was just not working. I think we'll see if the Shune does fare better against this Oshirmi.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Ooh, right off the bat, just goes right for the rush punch. Oh,
All right, here we go. Small little whiff here from Zero Storm. Got to make sure you have a character with the mobility of Shune that can try to just make Yeetsus a little more hesitant, but Yeetsus getting these hits, and maybe one mistake just turning the momentum, although that roll forward is kind of nice.
that was the hit he needed. All right, here we go. There we go. Okay, we're seeing it now. Oh, the low!
That's a good start. Nice lead. Quick air dash.
Oh, another low!
Bingo. One more hit can do it. Try to challenge. Nice tech. Big steppy. And you're not going to pay $50? Oh, I don't like that. Be cautious. Zero Storm is kind of just trying to find a last hit, a Hail Mary, and instead loses all of that advantage that they had because they just... And that's kind of the hard part. You want to close out, but when your opponent is really not the one... Yeah, you have to make sure, like, if you have that lead kind of like that, your opponent has to be the one that is leaving themselves open and by trying to be the aggressor, because then you get in a situation here, and now you're back to the corner again.
Ooh, there we go. Okay, it is even right now. A lot of health coming back in from Zero Storm here. This could be the break he needs here. This is where Hydrant has to clutch or kick here.
Right crouch C, no forward B. Little tough spot there, but Zero Storm at least having, again, being 2-2, all the world is in Zero Storm's hands. Not a lot of bar though, but enough to make Hydrant shine.
Oh, that's huge. He needed that. There, what a confirm.
And that damage too, really nice. And now again, this is what Zero Storm needs. Yeetsus is the one that's going to be putting on, like, trying to close the gap, right? Wants to get in, but the air slash, not quite good enough, but not huge damage.
He's a good job kind of recognizing where Zero Storm's throwing these air slashes, and he's making him not pay a whole lot, but like it's hurting. Ooh, speaking of hurting. No DP here. You gotta block it out. There you go. Garcancel blowback.
Oh my god, what a reversal. It wasn't even a DP. That was just like, hey, I'm out of dodge and there's a chip out. Yitsis looking to finish it here and get to Grands.
Now or never. Ready?
Alright, here we go. Oh, that's a suspect fireball throw. I'm gonna be honest there. Good anti on the Rekka here. Oh, that's huge. That's what Zero Storm needs.
And last chance. All down to this Iori to take it to another game. Without this character, without just the confidence, it can be tough for Zero Storm to make it to a game number 4, keep this hope alive. We'll see.
punish.
Anyone can do it.
No punch coming from you. Ooh. Alright, big hit, big hit, big hit. Oh. Okay, here we go. Inch by inch here, Zero Storm is making this comeback. Oh no, let's come get whiffed! Oh no, a big drop from Jesus.
But you know, he just likes
Oh my
to
god!
get a million resets in the world. Just
Let's
not want to
protect.
make
There we
it quick
go.
and easy.
Protect those.
Finish the job. There it is.
Yup, that's it. Oh. Unfortunate. Good stuff to Yeetsus there. Excellent use of spinning the bar there. Actually, probably could have done just straight level 2 there, and that would have worked. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and great stuff though. I mean, I really was happy to see Zero Storm, like, keeping it close near the end of there. It could have went either way, but it's just like the battle of getting like the right shift of tactics, of play style to match Yeetsus was, took a bit longer than you've seen from earlier adaptations, but it was showing there. So it shows that I know that, further down the line, Zero Storm will bring it to it and continue that great play overall. Again, it's just, difficult starting out at a deficit, but at the same time, just tightening things up and continuing to just relish the small victories that you're getting and the keeping control of what momentum you keep getting. You'll keep moving and improving. So that was fun.
Yeah, for sure. Good stuff, Zero Storm. That was a hard fought. I know it's one of those like 3-0, but it was close though kind of things. But like it really was. Like it wasn't. You fought. You had to make Yeetsus work for it, and sometimes that's all you can ask for, right? Like it doesn't feel good at getting 3-0, but like it wasn't due to the fact that it was like it wasn't a curb stomp by any means. It was most of those, all 3 of those games could have been anyone's game there. Like you said, the clutch factor just needs some work there. It's really what it comes down to. Is just careful about throwing out your DPs when you need to. The scrambles can be terrifying, but just be careful not to commit too hard, because there are a couple of times where like you could have lost right then and there for throwing out the DP, but fortunately, Jesus wasn't quite there to punish it. You did a good job about the anti-Lulong stuff there. You were ready for the throw when it came, but just come down to just make sure you get your confirms down. Just really try to hammer it in the clutch factor. You're close, Zero Storm. You have a formula. It's working. You just gotta clean up your play a little bit. You're almost there, buddy. Okay, so it looks like we're waiting on Efra right now for grand finals here, right?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Our
Our final match is going to be that run back of the winners finals, and that side, though, Efra is going to be in the winner side, sitting pretty. Just has to win 3 to finish the job and graduate out. But you just, we saw Game 5, right? out of that first set in winners finals, even if Efra went up 2-0 to kick things off. So the you know how it goes, getting the win and losers finals, getting like the data from the first set in the winners finals can help out a lot and shape this up into a great match. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a reset, but definitely anyone's game.
All right, here we go. Grand finals. This is for the marbles here. Will Efra graduate here? Is this will we finally have a graduate in what feels like months? It feels like. But if there's anyone who's gonna graduate here,
Memo was the last one to
I kind of
graduate.
figured after that winners finals match, I figured this was going to be Yitz's Efra Grands here.
Yeah, Memo was the last one to graduate. No one's graduated since Memo, and that was a couple months ago.
Gotcha. Okay, but I think this will be our first graduate probably since Memo graduated in, I want to say March. Yeah. Okay. That I wanted to make sure my timeline was right there. Well, here we go. Grand finals. Efra versus Yitsu. Let's make some noise. Let's make some noise for these guys.
All right. Tasty Steve, you heard him. I'm kidding. Let's see how this goes. I mean, I don't expect anything too different. I mean, Yitsus might start with the Dolores instead of swapping around, so we'll see. No, Chizuru. Yeah, okay. So I wasn't paying attention to the characters select in the order, so I was keeping that secret to myself.
They are starting off with Old Reliable right now. Okay. However, we're seeing some good movement coming in from Efra here. Often to take the fight to Yitsus here.
Ooh, that damage though. Let's go.
Stay jump.
Nice. So far, so good on the side of Efra. In full control, just and good movement to every little thing. Heck yeah.
Damn, that button is such a good crossover. Holy crap! From downtown.
Alright though, 2 bars than the Chizuru though. Can make it happen. Just has to, again, not get crossed up like that again. We didn't see a lot of big jump B cross ups initially in their first set, so we're seeing a little bit of a change up from Efra's game plan. Oop, not quite. I love that his back roll. He just does like the Makembe the Tumbo finger, just like no.
No, I'm out.
Oh, punish. Nice roll forward here. Good call out. Love not a full combo. That's rough.
Good. Good block on the cross up. Ooh, no punish on that Rekka. That Rekka is not safe. Actually, no. I think the first hit of the Rekka is like minus. Let me check. I want to check on that one. Yeah,
That'll do it.
I remember there was a buff that actually made that first hit of the Rekka much safer than it was before when he dropped. Let's see. Oh yeah, so the A version there is -6 there on block, so it is technically punishable. You just gotta be on point with it.
All right, well, looks like speaking of on point, that is Efra right now. Gets caught with the hop over, but no damage coming from it. You just gotta be careful. Trying to make this one character comeback. Not gonna be easy. Oh, what a block on the Shatter Strike, but number 1, okay.
Safe jump. Attack the throw. We got those. Meaty Glowgeki. All right. Yusuf has the formula to start making this comeback.
All right. Has the data there. It's Terry Bogard with some bar though, and that's a little bit frightening. We've seen the damage that comes from him if ever can find those hits, and there's the start. Yitsus, who had ran forward, probably too much to my liking, where he gets caught up just running right into the opponent's attack, and then that whiff RD is actually going to end the game here. Tough spot.
Tough break there. Because I saw that Shatter Strike get stuffed by that crash shoot there. You have to do a true reversal on that one against Cherry's crash shoot. Even though there's a gap there, Luong technically can do it with double quarter circle forward D, and I believe B super. They have invol frames, not a whole lot, but it's there. But it's a very slow invol super, slower than most invol reversal options. That so we'll see if Yeezus catches on with that. Probably not going to come up that often, but against Efra's Terry, I think we're going to see it. There is a gap there, so that is important to know.
Yeah, we'll see. But again, 2 more games away from graduation and a big win. I'm curious how this will play out.
All right, sweet. And there, that jump B just doing so much work for Efra right now. Jump D. No conversion, though. Ooh, big whiff on the tornado. The chase down.
All right. I like this. The quote-unquote zoner battle kicking off here. And oh, Sherby, though, gotta be careful. Commitment was there on the kiss, but no good. And the whip roll forward is gonna be great.
Yep, the chip out. Very smart by Yeezus there.
All right, I like that. Finally, Yeezus getting this early start is going to be able to get the ball rolling, but it's still a long distance here to see what comes through. And right now, Terry Bogard just doing what he can best. Just an honest guy trying to make an honest living.
Yeah, look. Nice, good. Garcancer roll the punish. Alright, Justin coming into play here. Garcancel blowback just to get Terry off. EX rising tackle. That oh no.
Oh gosh.
No,
Getting
Yeezus
just taking anything they can get here, and I think Efra's just kind of giving it to him. Tough spot. I mean, again, Terry's just difficult trying to just navigate around this. I mean, if they can get this jumping like that, yeah, it's a good start. Getting a little bit of life back. Ed has plenty of meter here, so honestly, it's the best you can hope for in that situation.
Yeah, not still a reasonable mountain to climb here, though. So I wonder if we're just gonna see just Efra kind of. Yeah, I think he's just gonna hold on to that bar for Iori here. Yeah, he knew if one light confirm was gonna end up killing Terry here, so now he has all that resource to work with as Iori here. 4 bars to work with here. All it takes is 2 good situations to put him back into the game here. Sweep. Don't. Hashtag stop using sweep.
Alright. Yorigami. If anyone can do it, it is this masterclass character. And right now, I like Yeezus. Just not, again, as long as they don't just run in, as they've done a couple times before, getting like hit by a stray hit into big damage. Oh, but it gets tagged by the Shatter Strike Raw. Oh, gosh.
Oh, the low. Yep.
8. EX just to make the clean finish, and that'll do.
Yeah. That was such a good confirm from Efra there. Very nicely done. Okay. We are down to the Luong.
Oh, same side. EX fireworks. This is huge. Efra is already in full command here. Yeezus with 5 bars, might not even get a chance to spend it. Next touch will do it with the EX available here. The low Scum Gale, say goodnight.
Wow. That has to feel bad. Sitting on 5 bars and when you die on your anchor, not a good feeling right now. Efra showing his clutch factor here.
Yeah, that was just, again, Iori Yagami with just a little bit of bar and just opportunity aplenty. Because of just having the resources there, even at a small deficit of life, it's just like became that 2-touch game, and it feels bad, but that is just the anchor battle. Like, they could have been a chance that Yeezus had did it themselves, right? They had the 5 bar ready to go, but just like if you can't get that early hit and then you get just put in a position where like, ah, crap. If I block wrong, I'm messed up. Oh, I got grabbed because I blocked, and then it's just like, oh, damn. Tough.
Oh, the delay on Rekka there. That was heavy reviews. Because the last hit of the D Rekka is -2, so you can't really punish it. But if it's the second or first hit, you can absolutely punish Gonitz for doing it.
All right, party time. Looking a little bit easier than game number 2, as it was Oshirmi, although the grab, nice. And the rollout. Oh my god, we're just rolling a plenty here. A little scrappier than the last couple times, but I appreciate that. Uh-oh.
Ooh. Level 1. Safe jump.
Close D. Coco, that's good. Nice. Guard cancel just to get some space. No punish of the jump over, but this is looking good for Ephra. Unless...
Nice, that Forky doing work. There we go. Not a whole lot of life coming back to it, but Gonitz reasonably healthy.
Yeah, getting the first character down in any capacity and have meter for it. I dig it.
Ooh, Shadow Strike.
Nice damage incoming here. And look at all the space that Ephra has. That's a big part of the game plan. Get a life lead, have the room, and then mix it up with the tricky stuff. All of that off of the teleport. Just when you think you're safe and fine, that was like the first time we've seen it this set so far. Look at that, how much damage comes from it.
I'm mistaken. It's the DP kicks is actually the one that's actually somewhat unsafe, not the actual Rekkas. Rekkas are definitely hella unsafe on any follow-up. I misspoke.
All good, all good. But right now, Ephra's one away. There's advancing strike. One more character in their path to be the champion here at Training Mode Network, to take the graduation. Aptly timed. The summer is about to begin, but Yeetsus trying to yeet those chances out. Almost had to confirm there, not quite. Anywhere juggle, I love it.
Yeah, I think if he just did whiffing the sweep into AK cans, that would have connected.
Nope. That'll do.
Unfortunately,
No, it won't. One hit away. It's all Ephra. Gonna get tagged by this, and oh my goodness, Yeetsus is living on a prayer right now. It is a low health Luong against the world. Can get thrown twice. That's how much life. That's how little life she has.
yeah, this is gonna be a humongous mountain to climb. Your bracket life is on the line right now.
Oh, the call out. Maybe into the pinning. Good jump. That was kind of cute. The power guys are so hard to stop.
Oh, no punish on the burn knuckle there either. Okay.
I'm so scared right now. This is the setup. This is all a setup by Ephra. Oh no! And the grab, the hesitation, the finish, and your champion is gonna be Ephra Terry Bogard, reigning out and cleaning up shop.
Good shit, Ephra. Congrats. Finally, you graduated. It's been so long. Congrats to Ephra for graduating. I think he wanted Gonitz as his art. Purple Gonitz. So I will get working on that. But
Perfect.
Thank you so much,
definitely-
Pace and Raph, for joining us tonight. Whoa, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Woo! We made it under in 4 hours, y'all. We're making it happen.
I see that as an absolute win. Congratulations, Ephra. Personally, I think I've seen you do some work in other online brackets. You're definitely above an intermediate and definitely above the scope of this tournament at this point. And we're definitely due for a graduation. So congratulations.
Yeah,
Your hard work's paid off. We hope to see you again in other brackets. And just good stuff, man.
Yeah, good shit, good shit. Yeah, Ephra's finally out of here. Ephra's been here for a while.
It seems like he's always kind of been at that point. He was good. He just wasn't consistent, quite consistent for him. Others, and now he finally got the W he needed there.
Yeah, I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great feeling to have when you finally start feeling like you're having some consistency to your game plan.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you so much, both of you. We'll be back on the 17th with more KOF, so come back then. I love you all. Have a good night. I'm gonna raid Ryan Hunter. He's streaming Marvel Snap right now, so that's gonna be dope.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye bye.
Play some KOF.